Alright. Hey guys, Technician24 here. Welcome back to the Hunt 2025. We should be live. Should have been live a while ago. But my internet lagged me out like just a little bit into the stream, so I have my description and everything updated and it's loading really slow. Hopefully my internet starts functioning properly because I don't have infinite days to sit here doing nothing. I'm already probably pretty far behind a lot of people just because of my fucking situation, so it'd be nice if my shit would work. Okay. Alright, everything should be updated. I just had the game suspended in the background. It's exactly where I started lagging. I believe, anyway. I didn't look at the end of the last stream, but this is exactly where it cut out for me, so. What do you mean the internet connection not fucking good enough? Fuck off, man. Not doing this shit again.
Okay, everybody back up.
Are we good? Okay, the stream's still going. We appear to be stabilized. Okay, let's try and get some shit done, I guess.
Okay, how about a new boss? He's a skeleton. And his name is...
So yeah, you're gonna have to excuse the poor aim. I'm on my other controller, which has, as you can see, it's just like the small movements are non-existent, so
this pleases me.
It's like really hard to do anything less than like a 15-degree turn. You watched like the last stream, I was talking about it a little bit. But I'm just the other one fucking disconnecting every time I try and rocket jump. So. Get our Gunzerk back here so we can actually do damage. We're kind of lacking without Gunzerk at the moment. Okay, can I stop getting fucking aim? Can I move? Holy shit, man. Don't. I'm stuck on fucking rocks, man. And I get aimbotted, of course. Maybe Gunzerk back. Come on. Can't fucking move. Where are my bullets going? Hello? Fucking brain dead. Hit. Like, where? Huh? Literally just dumped fucking 8 shots into thin air, apparently. Like, the fuck are my bullets going, man? Fuck. Fucking bullshit. Shooting the fucking air, like. Yeah, aimbot me right after I spawn. Like, fuck off, man. Where is Bony Pants guy, anyway? He's in the fucking ocean. Where is he? Where the fuck? Why are you in the ocean, man? Hello? Jump off the fucking edge? What is happening? Okay, I can't use this controller. It's gonna drive me mad. I can't fucking hit a shot for the life of me. Back to the jank controller. Time to disconnect as soon as we connect. Fucking aim's off because I have wrong sensitivity for this controller. Can I move? Like, what am I getting stuck on? Holy fuck. My guns do damage and quit shooting thin air. Fuck me. Like, what am I hitting? I'm hitting thin air. Hit the fucking enemy I'm aiming at. What is happening? Holy fuck. Yeah, just shoot the air again. I need to get out of this area, man. Invisible barriers fucking all around these stupid rocks. Blanking all my bullets. Fuck me. Where are these things coming from? Fuck off. You killed your clown ass. Fucking die. Okay, can we hit the fucking enemy that I'm aiming at? Point fucking blank, please. Like, where are my bullets going? 0 damage, 0 damage, 0 damage, 0 damage. What the fuck is happening? Oh my god, I'm actually gonna fucking crash out. What is happening? Fucking garbage ass fucking hit registry. What is happening? Fuck me. Like, I'm aiming directly at him. Where are my bullets going? They're just fucking shooting backwards or something. Like, come on. Hit the fucking enemy, dude. Jesus. Like, what the fuck? I'm aiming right at him. Where are my bullets? Not the fucking enemy. Like, man, I'm actually gonna tweak the fuck out. What is happening? Yeah, and there goes my controller disconnecting while the game is unpaused. Makes sense. Hit the... Okay, give me a proper fucking gun, man. Holy fuck. Die! Fucking garbage hit registry, man. What the fuck is happening?
Go, go, go.
Piece of shit. Never had that much trouble hitting a fucking stupid skeleton in my fucking life. Fucking bullshit. Unbelievable, man. Your Wi-Fi is so shit, it makes you lag in an offline game. Makes sense. I was like actually fucking brain dead.
In the distance, you see the town
Blanking
scouting
him fucking
posts.
20 times. Fuck.
Stop playing this game.
Let's talk to some town folk.
The
sorcerer is as evil.
The queen has gone missing.
Watch out for those knights. I think the sorcerer is a god.
If the queen doesn't return, we shall never see the sun again.
Sounds like we should go find this Eleanor. The bodyguard isn't here.
Oh,
When did they like make this permanently here? I don't remember that ever being there.
Girl looks like she got a problem.
I punch her.
Until you do the mission where it's
I talked to her.
there.
In character, of course.
¿Qué pasa?
The queen is missing. She went into the forest to bring the light back to the world.
So where'd she go?
She said something about using the tree of life to undo the curse. That must be where she's going.
And so your purpose became clear. You gotta go to the forest and help the queen.
Nobody's technically allowed in the forest since the world went dark, but the gatekeeper's a real pushover. Just tell him I sent you.
Yes, the queen went into the forest. It's too dangerous to go alone. I shall accompany you. Just 1 second, Anne.
Whoop, time out. I gotta take this. This Tina.
It's Mr. Torn! Tina! Put me in the game!
Okay, the gatekeeper is now Mr. Korg.
Woo! To see you. Wow! So I'm a gatekeeper, huh? In that case, you gotta prove your badassitude to get past me. First task, blow up the village's scouting blimps with the fire weapon. Because reasons!
We just destroyed the village's only way to see approaching threats. There's no reason to do that.
Fantasy! Alright, badass task 2. Go to the town tavern.
Wait, this town doesn't have a tavern.
Okay, you're at. The bar owner has a problem. Talk
Hey,
to.
adventurer. It's closing time, but these idiots can't take a hint. Could you throw them out for me? Don't be afraid to get rough. Thanks, sugar.
I walk.
Come on, all right. I'm sorry.
Stop getting stuck on objects.
Again, I promise. Bitch!
That is unacceptable! Chase him down! Punch him so hard he explodes! There he is!
Hey, we got the same frame. Look at that.
This makes no sense.
Let's go.
Torg is ruining your
You get
campaign.
the
I'm having fun.
punch right on like the first frame you're able to. He doesn't go invisible after you punch him.
To survive the forest.
You can also slag his ass even if he was still invisible. And you can see the slag just running through the air. But yeah, just in case you wonder what happens to that guy, he just runs off invisibly. You can actually same frame so he never goes invisible, which is hilarious. I can't believe we got that. That's awesome. First time in like probably 4 or 5 tries that I've hit that.
Can you please get him out of our way?
Alright, fair enough. Okay, Mr. Korg, I banish you to the stocks.
The stocks? Awesome!
Anyway,
You enter the Forest of Tranquility.
Tranquility. Boring.
Okay, good point. Dang, now I gotta come up with a better name for the forest. I got it!
Damn! I knew I
Find a jewel on the ground. Maybe the queen left it to mark her trail.
Then we should follow the jewels. They'll lead us right to her.
Yeah, what Big Lily style said. Just
Alright,
stick
we're
to the
still
main road
50,
and
so
you'll be
I'm not going to worry about getting B shields at the moment. Let's just use this extra movement speed we have at the moment.
isn't that a kick in the ass? Hey, maybe after over here. Follow me. I believe the queen went this way.
Yeah, second Vitamin's reload is
There
rough,
must be some way through.
but yeah, it'll be good enough. At least we can rocket dump. Or solar rocket dumping. I'll definitely use this one though.
It says you need to bathe the artifacts in the juices of blah blah blah. Whatever. Looks like you just need to collect some blood fruit.
Okay, no drops from this guy, fortunately, so no need to farm
What's a blood?
him.
It's a squishy thing that grows on the trees over. Yeah!
Whoa! You didn't say the blood fruit grew on the tree ants.
Well, they do. Think you're cool enough to grab the fruit without killing the tree first?
Feeling like we're gonna be needing our lady fist for some of these bigger enemies. Long Rider is not gonna be any good. Even weaker than our striker. rocket jump right now. So one of these guys is gonna break my shield. Down myself. Okay, so we are now. Second jump was terrible. Good momentum behind him.
Morty, you look different.
Yeah?
Oh, it's the... Where's your birdie? Your little birdie friend.
Told you what happened to Blood.
So anyway, she's so cute. Where is she?
Let's just play the game, alright?
Okay, double shot? Hello? What is happening? Double shot? What the fuck is... Okay, why isn't it fucking double shotting, man? What is going on? I've never had trouble double shotting, ever. This controller is something else today.
Quickly.
I might have to do backwards rocket jumping until I get bust. I can't slow
I just
down.
remembered.
I'm
This
feeling
next
like
fight
super
won't work
slow.
until Roland's here. We should probably wait until Roland shows up.
Oh, too
Stop
far.
it. Roland's not.
Ooh, I got an idea, I got an idea.
Shit.
The gatekeeper says...
More orcish scrawls. It reads, "Retrieve the White Knight, for only he can open the way."
And I know just where he is. Wait, point!
Yeah, like, jumping backwards is actually faster on like, one bada boom and with outbusts. I can't slow down. Yeah, it's definitely gonna have better jumps.
Suddenly, you see the White Knight before you in all of his handsome, heroic glory. It's Roland!
Huh?
Oh, I did not prepare for this, did I?
Hey,
Well, let's hope our striker can deal with these, and I have no gunzerk right now, so
help me fight this thing.
I am not feeling particularly good about this, so no. Okay, it has to just be the striker, man. I can't hit anything with this fucking thing. I hit the wrong dragon. How does that even happen? What's my bullets do? Enough damage to heal me, thankfully. So low, go down. Slag Lady Fist, I'm actually really happy we picked up. It's a lot easier to slag with than our Ruby. Just because of the fire rate and accuracy. There we go, some crit damage. There we go. Okay, perfect. Let's get our bada booms back on. In this order.
Best. Out.
this catch you go.
You fought well, girl. I'll be honored as hell to join your quest.
Roland doesn't talk like that.
He does when I'm voicing him, girl.
Yes, for shizzle. Now let's go.
Oh, come on. Somebody went over that.
Hey, girl. I was in that blimp looking
Totally
for the queen.
salvageable, but we need
Before
Gunzerk
somebody
back.
burned it down. My bad!
Yeah, there is collision here. We should be fine if I can
So,
get
who's
Gunzerk
this
back.
queen anyway? What are we looking for?
She's the most
We're
beautiful
just
woman
chilling here for a
in the
moment.
history of- Shorty's got legs for days.
Wow, that was...
Can you make it to that side?
Tina?
Probably could, right?
Tina!
Sorry. Just thinking about that
I
legs.
was like so close. Damn. Thought it would have been solid, like right where I hit, honestly. Not that it was solid, but I could land there. On that angle, I guess. I'm playing too much Skyrim missing, I guess. Probably these backwards rocket jumps. It's a little bit harder to control exactly where you want to go. I just feel like we're not getting much extra speed out of rocket jumping forward right now, so reverse rocket jumps it is. How are we taking down 4 kings? This is gonna be rough. I really didn't think about any of this before coming here. I'm just flying through it with our striker. Striker will be good enough, surely. We don't need a new weapon. What are new weapons? Or new rubies. Or anything, really. Yeah, we'll probably just end up using the Herald. It's probably going to be the only option we have. Unless Striker does some sort of crazy damage, I'm not ready for it to, but these guys don't get slagged, so we'll see.
What is this place?
Vitality Grove. This is where the Tree of Life is.
I don't know if it's a no rocket speed on this one thing or what, but it feels like it's a little
The Queen must have come
crusty.
here to reverse the sorcerer's curse.
Okay, well, regardless, this is a fight area, so let's go on our
One of you's gotta go.
turtle shield.
The queen's, not here.
The writings say we could reverse the curse ourselves with a simple ritual. Give me the blood fruit. We shall reverse the curse, then find the queen ourselves. Gods of the old magics, give me the strength to undo the horrible curse that was cast by the handsome, intelligent, and super awesome sorcerer.
Oh, crap. Ghost King spell. Booyah! Face!
Alright, can we crit these things? Do you have a crit spot on your head?
3 hours ago.
They do. Okay, in that case, we might actually be perfectly fine. That Ghost King got fucked. That was an entire blast of only crits.
The gatekeeper was actually the handsome sorcerer all along? Plot twist!
Wait, what? That makes 0 sense.
Plot twist!
Yeah, we absolutely annihilated that first one. Let's try and get this guy just as good. Oh, yeah, we literally just one-shot him from full health. Get shit on. Idiot. Alright, well, that was fucking easy. Let's do the same to this guy. No, not quite. There we go. That should do it. Definitely you can't crit once they're in head form. So we just gotta brute force our way through it. Using our swap speed bonus damage and money shot. Come on. There we go. Honestly, this was like one of the easiest Skeleton Kings I've ever had walking into UVHM. One-shotting every Skeleton King with the straight level 48 Striker. Honestly, kind of in shock on that one. I didn't expect the Striker to carry us that hard. Well,
As a representative of the... Anyway.
Let's get our Badabooms back on and be on our way, I guess.
Queen, the sorcerer's guy. They need to dwarven slave mines to reach his tower.
Oh, that was a nice one. That was a bad one. I have never seen these pots in my life. I just saw those for the first time ever. I didn't know you could go up here or that these pots were here. What the fuck? I've always ran into this room. I've never looked beside here before. Is there something hidden in here too? No. What the I've literally never looked up here before. That's crazy. Every time you play this game, even after like 11, 12 years, you still learn new shit. It's crazy. What was that? A war dog. I mean, honestly, it's a pretty good one. I mean, yeah, it's literally just an improvement in every sense by like a good amount too. Nice. New war dog cron from the Mimic. Alright, let's get our Badabooms out and get some speed going. Yeah, that was a really nice jump. Any further, it would have been too far. Any less, it would have been less. Here we are, Mines of Avarice already. Beautiful. Nearly where we need to be already. Fantastic. Just gotta get through this map, and with rocket dumping, we should be able to get through it pretty quick.
Wails of the sorcerer's political prisoners and enslaved
So we can
dwarves.
skip the one mandatory combat by jumping over the wall, and then
These mines house Ragnar, king of the dwarves and leader of the anti-sorcerer resistance.
How are we doing on Insight, by the way? We haven't finished Insight yet. We're at like 2 points, or 3 points in it or something.
Don't worry, boys. My charisma is off the charts. I'm invincible.
Highest, we'll talk to him.
20!
Did not want to hit that barrel. Didn't really want to hit myself with that either, but very good. If we had auto loader, this would be nice. Rocket jump along, take your eye out. That's what we'll do for level 51. We'll grab auto loader probably. So we can reload the Badaboom just by killing something.
I punch him!
Rick, don't.
See how many of these we can get.
I punch him! Win it! Win it! Win it! Win it! Just should have never
420s. Let's go. Smoke weed every day now.
Damn it, Frick. Now we gotta fight through him to get out of here.
Alright, let's be on our way. I'm not too worried about fighting the fucking dwarves. I'd rather be on my way. Do we even bother finishing the DLC? I kind of want to just get the base game now that we're
Maybe he can help us out
at
here.
the grog,
Maybe
right?
talk to him.
best friend?
With words.
I don't know why y'all looking at me.
Oh, no! Another band of adventurers looking to take down the sorcerer. Look, you won't make it. Either die
Actually, it does damage. I expected it to be like 10 damage per tick, but okay.
you continue your foolhardy quest. You shall not pass!
Are you sure about that?
Damn it! Fine. If you really want to get to the sorcerer's castle, I'll mark the exit on your map. But if you die, you won't be able to say I didn't warn you. Because you'll be
The
dead.
exit is locked by dwarven door locking magic.
Well, damn! Now how do we get out of here?
No, that wizard may know something about dwarven.
Alright, we gotta talk to him right over here.
No way! That's like my third favorite type of magic! Look, you're gonna need to see.
Alright, it's time for the ruby to finally be retired.
Dwarven
Excited.
passphrase to open the door. Go find some weird runes scattered around the mines. I bet those are the letters making up the passphrase. If you find the letters, you could probably get out of here. In fact, I found one just the other day. But you can't have this one. You can find your own. Hey! Aww.
Nice! That looks like the symbol for the letter T.
Can we do this thing?
One letter
No,
down.
I don't know when you do it to do it properly, but you can make it like spin in circles. Anyway, bladed grog nozzle with a torque grip for now. Changes every time you save quit, but instead of the to like twice the slag chances our ruby, it gives us the chance for the drunk effect, and most importantly, it's currently got 12 mag, even though I don't have anything else really going on except the filled to the brim. So yeah, we're gonna get max money shot with this in our hand. It's bonus crit, double the slag chance of the ruby, and on top of everything else, it's got like what, 2, 3, 4, 5 times the healing of the ruby. I think ruby is 12.5% roughly, or something like that, and grog is like 67.5 or some shit. It's like it's crazy. But yeah, we now have proper healing. What do we get this time? Matching grip magazine prefix. You can't make this shit up. I'm pretty sure, no, wait, is that accuracy? No, it's either magazine or accuracy, but no, I think it's accuracy, because okay, really? My fucking computer's gonna do an update. And I'd rather not. I'm streaming right now. I don't need to fucking lag my Wi-Fi out. Okay, let's finally make our way back to base game here now that we've got the grog. And we should be able to just rocket jump our way through all this shit. If you thought True Vault Hunter would went fast, as long as we have a reliable source of damage, Ultimate Mode's gonna fly. If we get a level 50 Raider class mod too, we'll be able to get that fabled tortoise movement speed stuff going on when we can't rocket jump properly in a certain area or something like that. Oh yeah, the invisible barrier. Can't really just go over that, can I? Let's keep it popping. Down here. Oh, Claptrap's back all the way over here. Went a little bit fast, didn't I? Well, we have no guns arc at the moment, so might have to wait a moment to take out all these enemies. Yeah, this guy's... We finally have the grog nozzle for slagging. It's so much better than the ruby. The striker on its own really isn't cutting it anymore. Money shot, however. Oh, that's not a lady fist, that's just my Shadabrims. I will melee you, good sir.
What have you done? These are human beings. Families.
Try to reload right now. I'll wait for Claptrap to catch up here for a second anyway.
My brain trying to think of a name for that diamond pony I bought. I was gonna call it Piss for Brains in honor of you, but that just...
Looks like we're gonna have to wait on Gunzark a little bit again here at this fight.
Butt Stallion? Nah, that's even worse. I'll tell you what, I'll give you some more thought.
So double your fun skyrockets out. I hit myself with one there, but hopefully the DPS from the ones we're throwing can keep us up. Able to keep our Gunzark up as well, actually, from all the people we were able to take out, so... Let us do the majority of that fight. So looks like one guy here we're gonna have to try and take out, which might not be possible, but let's see. Alright, nice. Able to get the crit right before the slag wore off there. Last couple dudes spawning up top. Get The skyrocket. The psycho. And that guy. Alright, perfect. Nothing
I should probably
particularly impressive out of that chest.
It's not sculpture or anything. It's a living horse that actually happens to be made.
Oh, I expected our non-money shot to kill there. Okay, let's just like throw this Drugon. Be good enough for Boom Boom probably.
Say hello. Yeah. Mud Stallion says hello.
Light the fuses, bitches! I'm ready to blow!
Drunk effect, huh? Not doing quite as much as I was hoping, but... Yeah, it's really not quite as impressive as I was hoping it would be. This Herald will do better. Yeah, okay. Now that they're out, I should be able to just use... I mean, it might have just been better off trying to use the striker to begin with, but... I should try something different for this. Yeah, I mean, no bonus package wouldn't have been bad right now, considering all we have is a skyrocket and a 49 gray Tesla.
Ooh, idea! Minion, get on that cannon. Just blast this gate down, but don't do it until I'm...
Okay, I have a feeling that it's not going to be as easy as just a rocket jumping past these guys without going down. So those last rockets didn't register, but we did manage to make it without going down. Sham held up for us. Let's go. Finally able to beat the gate this playthrough. Just better start reloading the other one. See if we can make the skip before our what do you call it? Gunzerk runs out. Okay, well, that was not ideal, but let's try this, and there we go. That easy. That's a terrible rocket jump. Both of those were. Reload our bada boom. Alright, let's back up from these guys a little bit. Hit him with some slag and a skyrocket. Or two. Or maybe three. Two is the right number, but... Right.
See you again at 2:35!
Oh, God. Top drop. We finally have good crit damage without the Lady Fist thanks to the Grog. Definitely improving our damage here a bit. If I could fucking hit a bullet, that is. So the one thing I've found I don't like about the striker is it has sometimes its accuracy is a little bit too tight. We don't hit the shots I'm used to hitting with deputy build. I don't believe that's what was happening with Bony Pants guy though. That was just some bullshit with my bullets were hitting nothing.
Stairs? I can't climb stairs! Let's find another way up. Oh, a crane! Find the controls!
Alright, nice and easy. Chain skip. Alright, Claptrap didn't get stuck, so we don't gotta show off the FOV changing fix. Let me out. I probably don't want Skyrocket here. I'll have Tesla down just to keep our HP up. Now that we have the Grog, a Tesla will be more than enough to keep our HP up. The Ruby, it definitely would have been questionable, but as long as we keep a Tesla on some enemies, we shouldn't have an issue staying up, as long as we're holding the Grog here. Once we get to Sanctuary, I'm going to go and throw our Ruby in the bank.
Boys, let's turn up the heat!
Should I equip my Lady Fist for this? Probably.
One of you's gotta go.
Maybe a decent shield too. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to hit any crits there. And then we just bleed out. Well, not bleed out, but go down anyway. So start lobbing Teslas everywhere. Should prevent us from going down. Almost got knocked off the edge though, that would have been frustrating. Let's lob a few more Teslas around to keep ourselves up. Out of Teslas and out of Gunzerk, so hopefully we can finish him off here. Yeah, nice. Now, I don't know if Claptrap's going to want us to fight these guys or not, or if he's just going to come open the door. But still on our Bada Booms. What is Healthgate anyway, apparently? I'm noticing a lot of that shit happening where I just get killed past Healthgate somehow. Yeah, the crit damage from the Grog definitely helping if we're one-shotting badasses like that. Almost downed myself there. A lot of the shots punched through the sham. I don't know if it just wasn't fully reach. Oh, we're not wearing the sham, are we? Yeah, that makes more sense. It's like, why did the sham not absorb our rockets? He isn't wearing the sham. Yeah, no, this is gonna be worth shit in UVHM, honestly.
There she is! Me mighty vessel! Lower her into the water, ye salty dog!
I do wish purples and stuff held a bit more weight in late game, but unfortunately they're mostly ass outside of like Ravagers and shit like that. Even those you need to kind of build around to make work pretty well. The Jacob shotguns on Salvador at least are very powerful. Even like a green ready coach gun can probably do some work at OP10 with the hands of a deputy cell build.
Sanctuary's off limits. You bloodshots can stay in your hole. I see you! Awesome. Why don't you boys run on back to your camp? Oh, good idea. I think we'll just turn around and head back to our...
When we get some chained rocket jumps, we really get moving. This is nice.
Sanctuary is slightly less so. You need a card. This machine will Damn it.
Take these guys out to keep our Gunzerk up here while Angel's yapping.
Controls these Catch-A-Ride machines. You may be short a few chromosomes, but
And then let's get over to the thing. These enemies are aggroed, so let's keep it moving.
But I'm reading an inactive
So I'm gonna start chucking a few of these around to take some enemies out for us.
I can hack the machine and get you a card.
See that?
Just
We're
attach
good.
the adapter onto the Catch-A-Ride, and I'll get you a free
Try and
card.
just get out of here. There's one grenade there. Use that to heal. Alright, nice. We out of there.
Executing phase shift.
This guy needs to get off my dick. Why are you still chasing me? Go back to your camp, you fucking twit. Why are you still aggro, bro? Go fucking home.
Wait a moment while I hack the catch-a-ride.
Authorized user accepted. Enjoy the ride, and there's a pimento taco. In the glove box.
Cool. Try requesting another car. Real charmer, that one. You should now be able to digistruct a... Great. Now head to Sanctuary and find Roland. He'll want to meet the Vault Hunter who stared down Handsome Jack and lived.
We got wheels, we got rockets. We should be flying across almost any map in the game now.
So, unburdened. Things like intelligence, culture, morality,
And ambition. Good looks I could go on, but I won't. But I could. Dignity.
I almost forgot to mention dignity. Easy, stallion.
Alright, let's hit the door guy for the final time. Ding, ding, ding. The honk for good luck, and then fucking blast him in the face with the striker right after he stands up. Good night, sir. Alright, let's not get taken out by these camp bandits and get out of here.
Just a sec. Roland wanted to talk to you. Let me echo it.
Alright, this is where my stream cut out in True Ball Hunter mode, so let's make sure we're still streaming. We already had that issue a little bit ago, so I'm hoping our connection should be stable for a little while.
We'll catch up when I get back to Sanctuary. For
We're in
now,
17 minute or 27 minute, whatever it was, stream from my internet cut out. So we're really lucky for the first 4 days to not run into a bad issue like that with the stream cutting out early, and at least getting like an hour and a half ish on my streams before the internet would cut out. But we had a decent stream earlier today, so I'm guessing the internet decided it was time to give up right as I wanted to go for the round 2.
Goddamn blood shots, there's too many of them. If anyone can hear me, I need help. The stag bait grinder.
We definitely need auto loader only level up, so I can fucking reload these bada-booms by taking out an enemy. Then we won't have to worry so much about the bad reload of the high mag one.
Get that core back to Sanctuary.
And so out of sync with the other one.
I'm just gonna take a nap. Wake me up when I'm not on Pandora anymore.
Come on, where is it? There he is. Give me core, and we gone. Nice and easy.
Sometimes your echo device can't find the precise location of what you're looking for. Search the area
A lot of audio going on. I don't know if all these overlapping audios have anything to do with why the stream crashed in TVHM, but make sure it's still running right now.
Roland's echo communicator went dead. We need your help.
We're good. Get us in here. Sanctuary.
Made it to Banditville, huh? Well done. It'll be nice to see a friendly face when I'm burned.
You're the one Commander Roland was talking about. The one who faced Jack and lived. Look, we need your help bad. But first things first, plug that power cord to the shield generator.
Matching grip pounder shotgun. Fortunately not going to beat out our matching grip Hulk we already have. So let's go ahead and
Intel on how to stop Jack.
get rid of that. There's a couple other things like this Droog and spinny gun and this, and the rifle's probably like one of the only decent things we actually have. The sniper could be like possibly okay. This old bone shredder's not going to get any use. The injector's not going to get any use. We have a fucking Herald. This launcher is a bit underleveled, so we'll probably end up getting rid of that soon, but I'll hold it for just now. Cooldown rate will be fine until we get to the loot midgets. And yeah, other than that, just keep it
Stand
moving.
up straight. We got a vault hunter headed your way.
Drop off all that shit. Let's have a look at it. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're on 17 items in the inventory, an empty bank, and an empty stash, so we got lots of room to shove some shit we farmed today. Probably still going to be spending quite a bit more time today on the story push, but as we unlock more things and head into DLC probably later today or tomorrow, we're going to be unlocking a lot of new farms we haven't seen yet. Not to mention, now that we're in Ultimate Mode, we can finally farm for Gen 2 pearls, Gen 1 pearls, Gen 2 class mods. That's what I call the tubby comms, personally. I mean, the chubby loot pool in general we haven't even touched. We got the one chubby stalker in wildlife in normal mode, but that thing didn't drop shit, so...
Roland told me if you ever disappeared, I was supposed to initiate Plan B, or as I like to call it, Plan Turn this into a
What awesome is that? Oh yeah, I fucked it up.
fuel cells around here. You'll need those. Oh, you'll need this iridium here too.
Will I? Are you sure about that? We have the drunk effect right now. I'm not sure if we did or not, but either way it worked out. Pop back to our quick reload, bada boom.
You can buy the last sale from Earl's Black Market. Careful though, Earl's crazy. You ain't one of my car's ones?
I don't know if it's the rocket speed or what with this one, but it feels like it just moves us better.
Bandits of sanction. Roland said we got...
It might actually just be something to do with my jump timing. I feel like I used to be way better at rocket jumping on PS3. Might just be something in the shape of the controller and the way I hit jump before shooting, or like, yeah.
Or not. Damn. Well, now we really gotta find Roland. You know what? Maybe get to Roland's place. I think he might have left a message there for you.
You ready to kick Hyperion off this planet?
Alright. Some random relic that's not gonna come up, probably. Yep, definitely not. Probably. And some other random shit I just picked up. Fucking smooth fox.
I left
Yeah,
info
cool.
about my whereabouts in my safe. Use it to store anything you need. This is your home now.
Yeah. Basically a nice empty bank here, which is going to be very nice. Now that we have a sham, we might as well actually keep this Logan's gun on us, and we could do some rocket spam shit. And I don't have an on-level Raider class mod, so I'm going to hold on that Fabled Tortoise for the moment until I can find one. Speaking of which, if I could just see what one's minus shield looks like, that'd be great. That's a Hoarder, unfortunately. Got the wrong rocket in the wrong hands here, but it's okay. I don't need it for that long anyway.
I'm starving. I want to eat your babies. Son, this might
That's being beat. Okay, anything in here? A renegade, a shitty shield. Its adaptive is okay, but pretty mid. And yeah, that'll be all we'll find over here, unfortunately. So, just keep moving, keep getting this story done. Our striker should be able to carry us through this mission as well. And then possibly another one. We'll see how far it can take us. But it is a 48, so I don't expect it to carry us too much further, especially in UVHM here. We already have a Herald, so whenever this thing starts falling off, we can swap over that match. You have Heralds with like a Hoarder build, kind of. Swap up a little bit. If we don't find a better shotgun in the meantime, that is. If we get a decent like coach gun or bushwhack or something, that'll probably be better. Kind of funny. This world drop striker we got, all it needed to be was Texas prefix, and it would have been the equivalent of a perfect stacking shotgun. My perfect stacking shotgun for my gauge is just a green rarity, but having it in a striker just gives you style with your stacker, you know? Alright, let's get through this map. We still haven't grabbed Neogenator off of Spyco here. We haven't got the Pyrophobia, but I'm assuming we'll get that off Hyperius later, looking for the North Fleet probably, so not going to worry about Incinerator Clayton. The main one's definitely that we need to kill Spyco later on here still for the Neogenator. I don't think it's very likely we get that as a world drop anywhere. Midgets can't drop shields, and you know, chests granting me a Neogenator is like, it's possible, but it's not something I'm gonna count on happening. Alright, able to hit our rocket jumps there, but it's pretty close to taking ourselves out. Guess that guy hit our shield.
Whoops. Almost spilled the secret. Let me explain something. Even if you do rescue Roland from this Firehawk guy,
So they're right here, see if we can get a loot midget now that pearls are on the table, as well as Bone of the Ancients.
My secret involves your pathetic resistance dying.
Something we're playing on
A lot.
the True Ball Hunter mode at level 50 on my friend's PlayStation Vita for a long... Or no, that was when I was on my PS3 still. Yeah, on my PS3, before I got any of the Ultimate Vault Hunter packs, so before pearls were even in my game, I farmed loot midgets 1,000 cuts with Rocco's Modern Strife active for like hours looking for a pearl. Hours, and I was going insane. I was like, where is a pearl? I've never seen one, I've never gotten one, what's wrong with my game? And like, all this stuff, but turns out the problem was I just didn't have the DLC pearls were part of, so that was fun.
Don't let that happen to you.
That was quite a few years ago now. Pretty funny to look back at, now that I'm almost a walking dictionary on the game.
So, how you doing? The bandits call me the Firehawk, but the name's Lilith. I'm with the Raiders, like you. I keep the bandits in line so Roland can focus on taking down.
And now you can actually climb up here. If you're in like normal mode, you can just like sit up here and shoot everything. It's pretty fun.
You help me out.
Take out those barrels there before we accidentally get hit by them by Lilith fucking phase blasting them mid-fight.
Yeah, that's the stuff. Give it here.
Appreciate it.
I don't expect this fight to be too hard. These adaptives are definitely on the lower end of shields in comparison to our turtle. Like, this thing is good. Bandit, Anshin, I think. Yeah, pretty tanky.
Oh, thanks. Bet you're looking for Roland, huh?
He's not here. The Bloodshots grabbed him. Made him cocky, too. They never came after me this hard.
They're in here! Get them!
Now the real fun begins. I'll see if I can't phase blast a few of them for you.
Even our non-money shot hit, if we hit a crit, does a lot of damage now that we have a grog. You can just hit the crit, that is. It's not very easy with the striker. But the grog has, I believe, like kind of a multiplicative crit effect, so all the bonus crit from the striker might be getting like amplified quite a bit. That might be what's going on and why this hits so hard, even without the crit, or the money shot rather. Typically, yeah, like 1 million on non-money shot seems pretty insane. Like our normal hits are hitting for like 873k on all pellets while slag, and the headshots hitting for like 2.5 million. 2.5 million, that seems that, wasn't that like the amount of damage we were doing with our Lady Fist headshots in True Vault Hunter mode? So like slag was 2 times back then and it's 3 times in Ultimate, so we might be like, we're definitely up there in terms of damage from this grog nozzle. Getting, yeah, 2.6 million. It's what our Lady Fist was doing in True Vault Hunter mode with our headshots, so basically where we'd just be like, we're at 2/3 the damage our Lady Fist would be at, I'm pretty sure, or roughly, something like that. And if that's 800% crit, then we must be sitting at somewhere around like 500% with these two combined, so the grog's crit multiplier must really be combining with the striker's multiplier for some crazy damage. These are just based off numbers I've seen though, so my math could be a long ways off on our actual damage potential and shit, and what's happening here, but that's what I have an idea of what's going on. The striker either hits really good or it doesn't hit at all. That's like pretty nice when it hits and really annoying when I can't hit my targets. But oh, that was a 4 mil. How are you hitting me, bro? I'm like not even close to you. I'm running out of guns arc here too and fucking die. I don't know why. Is there a chance? Nope. If I hit like another 4 mil maybe there, we could have probably pulled it back, but not quite.
Miss me.
Miss me.
The Hyperion Corporation assured none of that was your fault.
I need a powerful woman right now!
Yeah, 3774. That's fucking wild. Maybe we are like doing roughly the damage that the Lady Fist was doing for us in True.
Well, yeah, that's the stuff.
Give it here.
Alright, finish absorbing that so I can turn in and get the hell out of here. I think we'll level up off this turn in, so we'll be able to grab auto loader finally for our bada booms. To get more insight too is another option, but
Vault open, my siren power's been getting a little awesome. Thanks to the iridium stuff. No idea why. Now let's talk about rescuing my boyfriend. Before the blood.
alright. Level up. Let's keep it moving. Get on to the next mission. Keep popping, you know. Let's grab that auto loader so our bada booms get reloaded on a kill with the other guns, and we'll just keep pushing story. Striker should be able to carry us until we're like 52, hopefully, or some major boss maybe. Bloodshot might be a bit rough just from the massive amounts of mobbing we have to get through, but there's a skip through that map, but it's very, very out of bounds, so I'm just gonna not even bother with that one. It's like one of my weakest skips too that I'm not very good at. Damn, I actually got another Herald. Can't believe this. Our Herald luck on this playthrough has been, well, on this playthrough, this character rather, has been absolutely nuts. So many like first, second run Heralds and shit. What do we got this time? Level 49 explicit. We'll sell it. No need for it since we have the level 50 matching grip crammed we got on the first run. Like, that was back in the end of TVHM there.
Guns, glorious guns.
There's a Hulk in there, but ours is matching grip. So yeah, let's get rid of that explicit. If there was a Deepa, then maybe, but still, the fact that it's level 49 is just not it. If it was like worse parts, but 51, it could have been better than the 50, maybe. But okay, that I don't think I've ever ran into that like that before. Interesting.
Huh. Nobody seems to be around. Just drive up and honk your horn. Maybe this won't be so hard after all.
Yeah, I'm opening the gate. Hold it.
I don't know what's up with that barrier, but you don't get stuck in it nearly as easily as you used to, I feel. You used to be able to like launch your car into the barrier and it would eject you from the car.
I finally made it to the dust, huh? You've been off the echo for hours. Thought you might have got brain or something. But you ain't so. Guy. Stuff.
That's us, hubby. Hello, sir. Can't drop anything of the legendary class mods, but we could get a pearl. And it looks like we just got the skin. The pearl drop rates aren't going to be good until we're level 73 through 80. But yeah, we got the skin, unfortunately. We could have got like a Whiskey Tango or something, but not in the cards for us this time, apparently. Oh well. Wasn't really here for tubbies, we were just on the story run, so nice to see one while we're here anyway. Generally not giving us any points. We'll have plenty of tubbies to kill later when we have all the other class mods and shit to farm, so. Mainly the Gen 2 pearls, those are going to be one of the roughest bits. The Twister, the Cobra, the Gen 2 pearls.
Oh, howdy! I didn't see you there.
Stuff like that is all going to be rough. I don't know about the, in the effervescent pool, you got a few effervescents that are like 1% drop chances from like badass enemy type enemies. So those might be rough as well. I've never spent a lot of time farming for them. I've just like kind of naturally gotten one or two. Definitely never farmed a perfect of any of them. Minus like the, what do you call it? The Hot Mama Sniper. I've got to really get one of those for my gauge because it can shoot perfectly accurate while at max anarchy, which is cool interaction, but a lot of the other ones I haven't found much use behind. Wow, the Ultimate Vault Hunter cars are something else in terms of HP, aren't they? I don't even have my B shield equipped right now, and they just melted. Looks like they didn't do much scaling to the health of cars in Ultimate mode. If we were in True Vault Hunter mode, this would be our damage with a B shield, pretty much.
Almost got a bandit car? Roland can handle whatever the Bloodshots dish out, but I generally don't like letting
Crazy that the cars are so weak in Ultimate mode. Where am I going, by the way? We have one more to grab. I'm just like driving back already. We got everything. We're good to go. Totally. Cactus getting in my way. Ruining my momentum.
You got the parts? Great! Just bring it back and we'll get you rolling.
And we got our fast car. I'll take that queen out. We gotta start getting on the XP grind at some point to level 80, right? It's not very great for our story progression to be leveling up, but getting level 80 is gonna be the end goal. So, might as well get started now on it while we're on the way, right? We'll have to re-gear along the way here at some point anyway, most likely, so it's not gonna put a huge dent in my plans to like gain an extra 1 level or something.
Got your car ready up there. Let's make some modifications and you'll be good to go.
All the ladies like you to be fast right now.
Alright, all-time mode, let's use a skin that I don't really ever use. We got Evil Candy Cane, which is like a red version of Blue Barber and Caustic Racer. Kind of. Basically what it is. Blue Barber is by far the most visible one. The infrared is like almost a version of it. Dimensional is like similar to Blue Barber. Nova Stars got a gearbox symbol. Skag Blood. Dreamtime looks decent. It's got some like nice patterns. Let's go neon purple. How about that? That one's got some nice contrast to it. Nice visibility. Should stand out pretty good.
Looks like the car of a psycho murderer. I'm digging it. Get back to the Bloodshot Dam and try honking your way in again.
Yeah, I like it. I haven't really ever used the skin before, I don't think. Maybe like a tiny bit. Not
Stay
bad.
away unless you want to get blastoed.
Make our way back to Bloodshot Stronghold. Fortunately, Bad Maw won't be a particularly great XP farm, considering our load times. I tend to stay away from the save quit, shoot the guy right in front of you, save quit farms, just because of console load times. I tend to lean towards more like multiple enemy heavy route runs, like Badlands and stuff, but who knows. I know there's a method you can use singularity grenades to kill Bad Maw, so maybe that's a way we can kill him without having to farm gear. So if we're like in a rough spot, maybe we can do that, but I don't know. I'm most likely going to end up using the Arid Badlands or the well, I won't spoil it just yet because it might be the method I end up using, but there's another method that I want to show off as well that I've used and found to be fairly decent for console, specifically for last gen. Especially if you'd be on, it'd be even stronger if you're, for any reason, still playing on PS3. I mean, I doubt really anyone does still play on PS3, but if they do, then the farm I might do for getting to Ultimate Mode would be definitely the most effective on PS3 load times. Just go ahead and throw some skyrockets in there. Yeah, because he's only 4,600, so like, we were having trouble farming 4,600 enemies in the level 40s, like, come on now. Yeah, we'll definitely be either farming like the Badlands, where you have Saturn for 20-something thousand, the Constructor for 15,000, Bonehead for a bunch, and each enemy for like 1,000, plus like 6,000 something off each Rabid Skag you fight, and the tubbies you get along the way for points and stuff. we need the hive and stuff from Saturn anyway, so like farming that while we farm XP is going to be effective. Yeah, I mean, the more and more I talk about it, the more I'm seeing that farming Badlands is going to be one of our best options. Definitely. Alright, we should be good. Let's just try and get through this map as quickly as possible. Hopefully our sham can not break, but it did, and we got stuck in a corner.
You handling the bloodshots all right? They've been trying to take Roland out ever since he kicked their asses out of Sanctuary.
How did that shot miss? Well, we got a grog nozzle money shot to get our health back, which is good. This thing can at least heal us somewhat, unlike the ruby. So it's definitely helping our survivability when we line up shots. Okay. Alright, now we go for some speed. Get through here, come on. Beautiful. Keep it going. I didn't even know you could phase through the roof right there, but I may investigate that in my own time at some point.
That's all I want to do. Clean up this planet. And that means I gotta kill bandits like you. Bloodshots, like all those
guys still haven't spawned. Just barely get some. That's the end of the sentence. That's the skill name. Oh. At first I was going to say something, but I realized that was the name of the skill. I was going to be like, let's get some. And I was like, yeah, I was going to say, stop my sentence at get some. Good enough. That was a non-money shot, one tap right there with all headshots. Like, if we can hit the headshots with our striker, it does still do immense damage. Looks like we got mainly guys on bottom floor here. Let's throw some skyrockets down there. We'll be able to take them out with those. There we go. There's the long range one shot I was looking for. That Mike's a nice big target. He had a Nova shield there, I'm pretty sure. Okay, we didn't hit anything with that, unfortunately. I almost took out that tyrant, but not quite. The fact that this guy's not slagged right now is actually kind of insane. Our grog has matching grip too, I believe. Yeah, so it's like 50 something, 50.4, right? Yeah. The fact that he took that many shots to slag that guy was crazy. No random world drop or anything, which is the main thing I was hoping for there, but... So yeah, points are on the menu now. We're pushing ultimate mode for unlocking all the content for our farms, pretty much. past all these guys, nice and easy. Couple skyrockets in there. Should do the job, hopefully. Okay, how are we not hitting you? That striker is just a tiny bit too tight of spread for my liking with deputy build, honestly. It's pretty neat sometimes, but I feel like it's kind of hard to hit your shots with, funnily enough. Imagine being too accurate. Couldn't be me.
Vault Hunter. Good to finally meet you in person. Hell of a job fighting through those bloodshots.
Another thing we need for Borderlands 2 remasters, the cutscene skip.
This'll just
so nice. Like, sure, I force them to watch it for the first time so they understand the cutscene and stuff, but if you're in like a true ultimate mode, shit like that, like, come on, let's really skip the cutscene. It's the New Game Plus mode. Like, if you're playing New Game Plus and you didn't play the game, then, I mean, where the fuck were you, right?
That's that. Now let's see about getting out of here.
Vault Hunter! You gotta stop this thing! Let go of me,
and that's how Handsome Jack pays ransoms. Long time no see, Roman. Soldier! This way!
Sure, we're still live. I want to make much of progress off camera. On accident. Thankfully, I haven't had any of that happen yet. Even though we had a lag out of the stream just earlier, I didn't lose any progress. Thankfully, it was what I accidentally, or not accidentally, but I rocket jumped past a gate and. Yep, that's all I did, I'm pretty sure. I don't know when exactly the stream cut out, but even if it cut out like a minute and a half prior, I didn't do anything in any of that time to watch the DLC cutscene, and then, you know, did a few rocket jumps, lagged out, and then we had the game paused.
Jack didn't send Wilhelm, did he? Please tell me Jack didn't send Wilhelm.
So yeah, that was... But at least been fortunate enough to realize that I've lagged out every time that it has happened, so I haven't had any off-stream progress yet, which is perfect. I have a feeling at some point I'm gonna have, like, it's gonna lag out right as I get a drop or, you know, something stupid, but for now we've been fortunate enough to not run into anything like that. Let's wait for our reloads here. Even if we just have insight, we can make this jump, so just a simple rocket jump will make it easy. This boss will go down nice and easy too. Don't even need the Lady Fist most likely this time around. We have the grog. So we get our cooldown back. Not doing much damage on its own, but now that we have this, there we go. There's our damage. See ya. Alright, our striker has been used to take out many loaders in normal or triple hunter mode, so I believe it does work out quite a bit better for these guys than the humanoids, considering their crit spots are so much more accessible and there's multiple of them. Yeah, it turns out we got a green Meteor shield, so this shield that the Warden's cutscene form drops is definitely not rarity locked to white rarity, so I really want to say that fucking Cradle I got back on PS3 days was dropped from cutscene Warden. I really want to say it was. I don't know why else I'd get a fucking Cradle there. I didn't see it drop mid-combat. It was just there, you know? I was like, where did that come from? A Cradle? Okay. So yeah, like, I have to be one of the only players to get a Cradle off of cutscene Warden, surely. Like, he's not like a source of the Cradle, he's just a source of a Meteor shield. So, to roll the Cradle on that must be an astronomically low number, honestly, because there's only one legendary Meteor shield in the Cradle. So, you're literally running a 1 in fucking, I don't even know the odds. I know it's a guaranteed Meteor shield, but 90% of the time I've ever seen it, it's been a white. We saw green just then.
How the hell did those bandits snag you anyway?
So, maybe at some point I'm a cross-save farm cutscene Warden for a Cradle. For a video, I'm gonna do that. That's gonna be something I do, totally. Like, just right now, the idea has been born. I've had, like, the slight idea in the back of my mind, but I'm totally making a video on that now. Just because I can. I love doing fucking off-the-wall random shit, and I don't think anyone's ever done that before. Farming a Cradle from cutscene Warden. Yeah, I'm gonna totally be the guy to get that for the clip. Come on. Make a short out of it, do everything. Like, it'd be perfect.
Hey y'all, welcome to the new and improved Catch a Ride. Now with 47% more than 26% death annually.
I mean, it's the Cradle, so it's not gonna be an actually useful item at any point. Minus normal mode, maybe, but also that's one more thing. If we ever get Borderlands 2 remastered, we need some fucking rebalancing, bro. Like, I don't know if it's just like an entire rework of the percentages of per level to be like toned back a tiny bit, and then like have a certain few guns that are ass as fuck be buffed. Like, you know, assault rifles critical hit damage increased or something, you know, or maybe all SMGs plus however much damage, and then, like, you know, like certain types of SMGs anyway, maybe, or like certain manufacturers, this class of weapon buffed, or this particular legendary buffed, or, you know, bug fixed, or, you know, like things like the Cradle not getting proper scaling and shit would be considered a bug fix, I would say. There's nothing particularly wrong with the shield, it's just it doesn't scale properly, which I'd say would be a bug fix. And then certain pearlescent weapons, like, you know, the Unforgiven, for example, like, maybe buff the shit out of that thing's base damage even harder, or maybe, like, give it some crit multiplier that's off the wall, or, like, do something with it, because I would really enjoy if that gun was actually good. The one, well, not one, there's a few of them, I guess, in the Hammerlock DLC, but the pearlescent Jacobs pistol that, like, isn't as fast as you can pull the trigger weapon, like, that shit needs to be, if it wasn't killed in one shot, you weren't using a Jacobs. It needs to be the weapon to stand for that motto.
Come on in. You're missing the fun.
Alright, let's see if we can do the... No, we were way too high in the air. You have to do it off like a certain type of like trajectory to talk to Tina before the cutscene. Our rocket jump was not particularly a forward trajectory. We were going kind of too far up there. Yeah. Let's try to get by these guys before they break our shield. Sweet, we got movement speed from inside often as well, so we're just flying. Go through this encampment to trigger insight here as well, hopefully. Yeah, Goliath broke our shield. There's the train. Here's Gunzerk. Keep it going. Jumped right up on the cliffside here. We don't even have to brave the tracks, even though we just saw the train. Let's swap weapons. I want to abuse our autoloader here for the first time. Where's an enemy? I don't see any enemies. Hold up. Let me get up here. Or I can just get no collision with the ground. That works too. Sure. Yep. Insight movement speed here. Do a little rocket jump chaining with that extra movement speed. Not bad. But yeah, more insight. Beautiful. Do another chain shot. Alright, now we just gotta wait for Tina. Mess that up.
Here's my handle, here's my butt. Put a little bomb in the hot ass handle, blow stuff up and make people die.
I've never jumped on that one before. Can you make it to that one from here? No, but I bet you can go the other way. Okay, we're losing a few seconds here, but I need to know for science. Oh my god, you can make it onto this one. This is totally the way you can jump up and look in there then. I've always jumped over to that one and then tried to look through that window, but I've actually never gone to that one, funnily enough, even though it's like right there. Interesting. The more you know. Get our insight and movement bonus here. While we're Gunzerking, we'll get tons of movement.
Just poke their bellies when you want me to set the explosives off. I gotta do it remotely. Oh, son, I hear the train coming. Counting down. 10, 9. I got bored. Fight on the baby!
Well, that's one way to hijack a train. The Valky's still up on that ice.
I didn't mean to run forward. I should have just downed myself. Oops. Oh well. I run through the map. We have good movement speed. We'll take some damage and trigger insight here off the loaders, so. Yeah. Of course I get body blocked by that loader. One of you hit me, please. Thank you. A grenade jump off of the loaders.
Don't worry. If Jack really wanted to protect the Valky, it wouldn't be on a train.
How did I miss that? That was weird. Okay, for this fight, I will put my Lady Fist on. Our backpack looking nice. Just a few items, some relics. And we'll definitely replace a couple of pretty soon. And oh, we're about to run out of Gunzerk. That's not good.
It's a trap! The Valky's not on the train.
It's a trap.
Soldier. I'm sorry, but you can't handle Wilhelm. Trust me.
Kid, Wilhelm nearly killed us all in New Haven without taking a scratch. If things get bad, just run.
Roland is wrong, Bartender. You can defeat Wilhelm, I promise you.
Goodbye, Wilhelm. See you, pal.
Wilhelm. Holy hell, Jack doesn't stand a chance.
Wilhelm dropped a power core.
Alright, override cooldown. Not worried about that at all. Let's get our Badabooms back on.
My sensors tell me it's one of a kind.
Whoa. Never seen an alcohol like that. The one you got from Reese burned out. Why don't you bring it back here?
Alright, back to Sanctuary, and then we're gonna have to save and quit, because it's gonna tell us get back to Sanctuary, even though we're already in Sanctuary. For the third time in a row, because I always travel before the dialogue finishes. But, you know, oh no, it worked this time. Get back to Sanctuary. It checked itself off. Thankfully, every other playthrough, it's fucking made me save quit to fix that shit. You can see all the missions disappear as soon as I take out the power core.
What the hell? No, I
Wonder if we can break the audio even harder now that we have some movement.
Angel's working.
Lowering Sanctuary's shields, Jack. Executing.
I don't know how much is my jump speed and not having a rocket speed on the one Vadaboom, but I think there's something a little bit off about my rocket jumping compared to usual.
Let's kill ourselves some vault hunters.
What the hell? Did something just get through the shield?
Everybody, I've got a really bad idea. Scooter, get Sanctuary in the air. Rolling.
All right, I got. Pretty sure we can't do that without killing, I don't know, everyone in the city that ain't ready to fly, Lily.
You got your orders, Scooter. Move!
Now, I'm gonna need your help.
Ah, son of a... I'm pinned, soldier. I can't get the iridium to Lilith. Get to me, quick!
Didn't say the thing. We didn't get here fast enough, I think.
Get moving or we're dead.
You only survived our train ride together because I wanted you to. 5 years ago, Roland and his friends opened the vault because Angel and I tricked them into doing it. Everything you vault hunters have ever done. This is all part of my plan. I'm such a...
I've never used this much. Might want to hang on to some.
I also get more rocket ammo. No.
Sorry, kid.
Alright, whatever. Safe foot.
I know you're angry at me right now, but we don't have a lot of time. I'll explain everything. Just get to the
So let's go left.
Vault hunters just up and trusted Angel. Never occurred to you that she was working for me, did it? I did the same
Yeah, we
thing
never
to the
picked up
last
a
4 vault
fastball
hunters,
either. I
but
think we
I'll be
unlocked the farm
entirely
for that and never
honest.
farmed
You
it in
guys this
TVHM
time?
as well.
Way funnier.
A few things we messed up on there, but it's okay. Which means we've spent more time in TVHM, right?
You'll be able to reconnect with your friends after you get through the fridge. Son of a witch. The door's iced over. Let me help you with that.
Still can't find a raider comp to check how much shield it gets rid of yet.
Jack modified
Shouldn't
the
be
power
that far
core
off
found
of
to have
finding
a
one that can
high-purity
drop our
network.
tortoise. I want to find one that's like
Through it, I was
almost
able to
perfect for
access
like the
Sanctuary's
amount of shield it
defenses and
takes
lower
away.
them. It was all part
That
of
way it
Jack's
doesn't affect our other shields nearly as much. So it's like actually just like minus 2,000 to our 3,000 shield rather than like minus 67,000, so that like we lose a bunch of our other actual shields or something, you know, at a bit higher of a level.
I tricked Roland and his friends into opening the vault. I told them it was to protect Pandora from a great evil. That was a lie. Jack knew he could make a fortune off the iridium lurking in the vault. He was too much of a coward to open it himself. Through me, he got the Vault Hunters to do his dirty work. I'm so tired of... Without you, Pandora has no hope. You have
Come
no
on, Raider
reason to
com,
trust
right
me,
here.
I get that.
No,
But if you're going to stop Jack from...
keep going. We're already in the Highlands, bro. We're flying right now. Like I said earlier, fucking, if you thought TVHM was fast, we're gonna be flying through UVHM. Once we find, or once we unlock a decent way to get new shotguns and stuff, we can probably just rock this build and fly through all the DLCs as well.
Hey,
Would
killer.
be ideal.
Phase the city? No
Get
big
all
deal.
the campaign
Find a way back here
DLCs
as
out
quick
of the
as you
way.
can.
Now that Sanctuary
Already
is
got Tina
real,
DLC partway
you can use
done.
any fast travel station to get back to the
And
Crimson
we're
Raiders.
blowing through
I'll
the
mark
story
nearest
right
one on your
now.
Echo
I'm
device.
sure we'll get this done tonight.
Error.
At the speed
Location,
we're moving.
sanctuary, not found.
Oh no. The phase blast must have taken Sanctuary off the fast travel network. Okay. Head to the iridium extraction plant nearby. I think I know how to get you back to your friends.
Absolutely. Throwing my rocket jumps. It's okay.
You know, I didn't lie to you about everything. You really are the only person who can stop Jack. Roland, Lilith, if you can cross the river and steal a supply beacon, we can get Sanctuary back onto the fast travel
Should be able to just jump straight across here, honestly. As long as my guns are holds long enough, please. Alright, it did. Beautiful. Just long enough. Barely. This constructor is going to be a slight issue, though, because we don't have any Gunzark right now. And we also have Drunk Effect at the moment. Let's use this thing here to get our Gunzark back real quick. If you didn't know, these things have hitboxes. As you can see, I'm getting get some every time I shoot it. Alright, one more shot and we'll get there. Right. That's not what we wanted to see. That's a little bit more than a constructor. Alright, there goes his crit spots. So it's a lot of damage the rest of the way out. Holy shit, how are you hitting me through health gate, bro? Come on. I should have been healing enough to not die there. I guess just we don't have enough points in insight right now to reload fast enough or something. There we go. Finally some really strong damage. Don't have my Lady Fist on, so we're not getting like bonkers damage.
You need to steal the lunar supply beacon and get the moon base to send you an uncalibrated fast travel unit. You can use that to get Sanctuary back on the fast travel network. Simple. Except not at all.
Skyrockets to drop this guy nice and easy. I'll just one-shot him when he pops out.
Did that thresher just eat the beacon?
Alright,
You've got the
beautiful.
beacon? Good.
Fully reloaded because of autoloader. Get us out of here. How long was that map? Fucking minute and a half, maybe? 2 minutes? Flying.
Oh, this is so frustrating. You see, this is what I don't get about you bad guys. You know the hero's gonna win, but you just don't die quickly. Man,
Yeah, how would dying quickly help me win?
right? City's burning. People are dying left and right. Yada, yada, yada. This jack
All the fast stations, fast travel stations should be unlock just by double save quitting, because we've unlocked them before, but we'll hit that like usual on the way through, so I don't have to do that later. So I gotta come here like 3 times, so.
Oh, he can't see where he's going. He's bumping into stuff, and anyway, I don't know. Maybe he had to be there. The moral is, you're a total bitch.
We're gonna run out of guns are before the fight starts. There's a barrel there. That hurt a little bit. Yeah, I didn't wait for my sham to recharge. We're just not gonna talk about that. That did not happen, okay.
Hyperion suggests that you do not think about the fact that your is only a digital.
So yeah, that was not great.
It's transmitting the supply request now. We've just got to wait a few minutes and...
Angel, that's enough.
Oh yeah, we're on Vladoff grip on the grog now, but we still have 12 mag, thankfully.
Angel?
You don't have long until Jack realizes I'm not helping you anymore. Defend that beacon.
Now, if you can't even handle these loaders, you're really gonna disappoint me.
Okay, yeah. The extra level 51 is definitely making a difference in the loaders. They have to be flagged for certain to go down nice and easy. Since there's not enough crits, could be another factor, but even in UVHM we're able to do some solid damage with our skyrocket there. Let's try a couple more of them. Alright, let's get rid of our bada-booms for a moment while we're in this fight, so we can get some extra damage going.
Uncalibrated fast travel station request received. Estimated processing time, 3 to 6 weeks. No. Move some data around, see if I can help you up.
Angel, what the hell are you doing?
I've increased your request's priority. T-Bone Junction can live without medical supplies for another few months.
You have to repair the beacon.
Definitely not trying to put that in that hand, but drunk effect on our Lady Fist there. Expected to be more enemies alive still, but I guess not. Our Lady Fist still allowing us to do some work.
The grinder will only be used for egregious felonies, like littering or profanity.
Yeah, being able to just actually slag enemies with this Lady Fist, not gonna lie, it feels pretty nice. Even in the past when I've had slag Lady Fist, I've never really slagged with them that much, but maybe I should get more used to it, honestly. Maybe it's the Molly 1 grip on it that makes it feel nicer. I don't think I've ever had a Molly 1 grip slag Lady Fist for... Okay, that was horrible. I had... Okay, here we go, come on. All my guns are still going, let's go, come on. Fortunately not, but yeah, we're doing a bit of damage. Don't worry about it too much, you know. Are you alive, bro? What the fuck? How am I not critting you right now?
They've damaged the beacon again.
Okay, what's health gate? There.
I just shut off the moon base's
Almost at
oxygen
wildlife,
supply.
and we're only at level
Expect the engineers will
51
launch your
still. This
fast
is
travel
going
station
really well
very
so far,
soon.
honestly.
God damn it, Angel, what are you doing? Those are the
Might
bad
farm a little bit of loot midgets when we're at wildlife, because I have bada booms, so I should be able to do the skip nice and easy, because I won't have to do the first grenade jump, only the second one, which should give me enough time to get there before the enemies start shooting me, ideally. Let's take out these surveyors real quick here, if my gun can do damage.
Repair the beacon.
Overlook has once again inched out Jackville for fewest weekly curfew violations. For the next week, the grinder will only be used for egregious felonies, like littering or profanity.
They're launching the fast travel station now. Nothing gets results like a death threat.
It's almost here. Just protect the beacon for another few seconds.
Alright, that should be all of Overlook.
The fast travel has landed.
Alright, back to Sanctuary.
I don't got all day, Skaglik.
Alright. A lot of our stuff is still 12, so let's get all the 12s done. And then grab some more launcher ammo and some more grenades, just some more generic stuff.
Oh, good.
Personally, not a very good class mod there. But Wildlife Preserve. Now we need to make sure we don't accidentally ever pick up the stupid thing like we did in normal mode. That was like a really big mistake we made originally, so let's not do that this time around.
Sure.
Let's listen to the crazy computer that just tried to kill us. Hey, remember that time she told us the vault was full of loot?
It's with me. I'm charging the vault key.
Alright, let's get over to Wildlife. We should be good with what we have for now, I
Charges itself
think.
once every 200 years. Jack is patient.
Hyperion Bridge. Okay. A little bit exciting. We might get some points here off of a pearlescent or two. Probably gonna do a little bit of farming to find some Bone of the Ancients relics, but if we get some pearls along the way, those will count as points, or perhaps like a fire bee if we get lucky. You know, one of those world drop only legendaries, but mainly just expecting if we get any points from the midgets for it to be a pearl. Because, yeah, Tubbies, Loot Midgets, and the OMGWTH binary boss are the best sources of pearls for certain.
Claptrap can get through that Hyperion force field. He's out of date, though. You'll need a software upgrade. Mordecai should have what you need. He's camped out near the preserve. I think he needs your help with something.
Okay. Actually, instead of reloading, what if I just blast this fucking rabbit stalker's face in? And ka-chow, we have ammo again. It's just that easy.
Hey, rolling echo ahead. All my data's on a chip in my bird.
Including your
trap upgrade. Some Hyperion jackasses took her into the preserve over there. I've been scouting the place for the last half hour, and it looks like at least a two-man job. You can get inside through the shipyard.
So we can't just jump the gate like we could, but it just doesn't progress the mission if we do so. Oh no, I've made it over the door. What will ever happen? I've infiltrated the shipping yard.
Just like in Tundra Express.
I've never looked in here before. You can get inside of the wall. And you can also just fall out of the map down there. Yeah, I've never been here before. That's interesting. I didn't trigger that before, apparently. I already clicked it. I can totally just set a grenade up around this corner here, too.
Give me a second to think of something. That's how you do it. Okay, I got an idea.
Okay, up there at Skyrock, you can actually injure some of the loaders instead of killing them here in UVHM. Alright, skyrockets, 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 skyrockets. Surely we get 3 injured loaders. Okay, nice. Oh, that was the drunk effect. There's no way that wasn't the drunk effect. Oh my god, we're up here? What the fuck? That was an insane rocket jump. Holy shit. Drunk effect OP. But I wanted to come down here and get the chest. So it didn't really matter that we get... Oh, that's a decent find, isn't it? That's a corrosive plasma caster, bandit grip, dull stock. That's gonna be solid. If we find ourselves struggling against the loaders using our striker, you definitely just put on that plasma caster with the lady fist and the grog nozzle, and I'm sure that'll do some work on its own.
I still got it. Welcome to the Wildlife Exploitation Preserve. Jack says he built this place to promote science.
Rabid Skag. I'm trying to avoid taking that out. I don't want to get too much of the XP right now. I also have to avoid... Oh my god, can I please get in here? Avoid picking up that fucking note. Oh yeah, we can get the Deliverance and the Transformer while we're here too. So Blitz Stalker, Pestilence Stalker, our Sham's down. Let's not shoot the ground right now. Just throw a couple of these. Get our health back. As well as, since we had the other guns equipped, it reloads our battle rooms. Perfect. Reload them anyway, because I have time. And set our spawn point for a little bit of Ultimate Vault Hunter loot midget farming. I'm excited. If you guys are excited as well, make sure you leave a comment in the video or a comment in the chat, whichever version you're viewing. Alright, Horn and Timba spawn back in by any chance? Even just walking in and out of the map can give them a chance to spawn, so it's worth looking again even though we're on the same run. Thankfully we can deal with the door skip nice and easy with our Bada-Booms, hopefully. Let's go ahead and do that, throw on our doctor's orders.
Some people, who are not me, might consider slag experimentation immoral. Some people would not
Another
be willing
grenade or
to pay
two. Okay, we got 3, good enough. And let's get rid of that white shotgun I accidentally picked up. Alright, so I should be able to just go ka-chow. And if I just crouch and shoot the ground, can I do it without grenade jumping is the question. No, if I face that way, I just launch myself off the wall. So yeah, we just gotta use a grenade jump. Throw it upwards. It's not die this time. Unfortunately, we do, because I can only get hit by the blue blasts. I can't shoot their normal guns. They only have to use this stupid fucking attack. Because they're dumb power loaders. Now we're dead. Cool. fuck's sakes, man. Why can't I never just do the skip? It just always has to fuck me. Okay, what the fuck was that? I just slipped sideways off the fucking edge. Yep. There's slip-ins now a thing in Borderlands. Like, hello! Get on the fucking ledge. Brain dead. Alright, get me on the wall. Throw the grenades. Get me through the fucking wall. Thank you. Is it that much to ask for?
Bloodwing should be in one of these cells. Don't worry about the uglies and the other ones. They can't get to you. Just get to Bloodwing, and you'll have what you need to upgrade Claptrap and get through that death wall.
Okay, time for some loot midgets. Let's quickly throw on our Lady Fist for killing them, because they tend to be pretty powerful opponents on their own, usually. Alright. I forgot to wait for Gunzerk, so we're probably cooked here. I slagged him before he landed, too, so we can't slag him now. Quick tip, if you apply status effects to the midgets before they land, they become immune to them, so that's cool. Level up off of Jimmy Jenkins. The level up damage bonus will definitely come in handy here. I mean, yeah, let's get steady as she goes. It'll help with the accuracy and recoil and stuff. Alright, nothing impressive off that one. I shot that one before it landed, so gotta slag him. We got a Skin of the Ancients, unfortunately not something I'm looking for here. And a Blood of the Ancients. Also not what I'm looking for, unless it has specifically rocket launcher ammo in it. Which I also don't really need for any reason. It's just nice to have. Just better than a max health relic, you know? Let's go ahead and upload our current character, because I want to make sure that we can continue farming midgets if we accidentally grab one of the fucking notes. You know, a similar method to, like, accidentally grabbing the Varkid pieces in Caustic Caverns earlier. It's like either through a bulk pickup or a pickup while I'm aiming at something else somehow, or you know, it's any number of things that could go wrong. Not too worried about losing the XP. If we do have to go back, I'll just make sure to put a new one up every couple runs. Actually, we aren't even able to do that, technically. Because you're only allowed to... Well, it's not read-only farming, is it? It's basically, it's just a fallback to insulate against something, not exactly a read-only. We're still taking all the progress we're gaining and everything. It's just meant for a fail-safe. Okay, how did I just fall off the wall when I wasn't even moving? How did a fucking projectile coming from that direction move me in the same direction it came from? The fuck was that, man? Never just jump over this fucking wall. I don't know why it has to be so difficult. To get rid of the fucking bull loaders and power loaders. I can't have bull or power loaders and their stupid eye laser things. Just always fuck it up. Oh my god. Get out of here, fucking clown. Die. Fucking goofs. Alright, gun loaders. Good. How do I have no HP? Can you fuck off? Yeah, now I have the drunk effect as well. Just get me over the fuck. What was that? I just like randomly got hit to the side by some fucking jank collision. Okay, why aren't these knocking me over the wall? I'm literally crouched and grenade jumping. Do it. Like, fuck. Why do I always have to struggle so much with that jump? It's ridiculous. Skin of the Ancients again. Cool. No legendaries or anything. A Heart of the Ancients doesn't have anything useful for us. And there's a volcano. That doesn't do anything for us. Jacob's Grip barking. Unfortunately, just gonna leave it right there on the ground. Even if we were able to take it for points, we already have it, so double L there for the game. No, I mainly want them Bone of the Ancients. I'm surprised I haven't pulled any of those in like the 8 or 12 kills we've already done. Make sure we're still alive. Nothing's goofed up. Alright, we're good. Yep. Let's see. Any Pomona and Toombas. Don't see them anywhere. The enemies just aggroed themselves though, which could mean that they're down there. I don't know. I don't see them. Okay, let's just hold our guns up until we see the first guy come down. Now. Get me up here. Get me over here. Get the grenades down. I don't know why the one went above me. Do it normally, please. Okay. There we go. Finally a flawless fucking skip of the door. Butchering the last couple. Have to take a second to get our Gunzark back here. Alright, one more. Nothing from that one. Alright, nothing crazy there, unfortunately. Really hoping to just get our first Pearlescent off one of these guys, but not seeing anything. Nor am I seeing any Bone of the Ancients, which is definitely the easier one of the two to get. But yeah, 4 midgets, 0 fucking E-Tech relics. Like, I don't know how that even happens. I'm used to getting 4 of them per run. Like, how the fuck do I get 0? That's crazy, man. Alright, not seeing any Pomona and Toomba action here again. Let's keep it going. Back to them loot midgets. All it takes is but 1 round to actually get up that on the bit steeper part than you normally jump to. Let's go again. Get up to the door. pretty high jump. Unfortunately, it didn't put us where I needed to be. I don't know what's going on. Fuck off, Exploder. My guns do what they're supposed to do and fucking put me on top of the door. Alright, come on. Alright, nice. Able to slip through without any issues again. Minus the couple mess up that we had with the rocket jumping. Fortunately, we do have to spend a bit of time grabbing our Gunzerk each time before killing the midgets, but it's definitely less time spent than you normally spend fighting that entire wave of enemies out there. Plus, it's saving us from getting too much XP while we're here, which is another big part of it. I definitely don't want to overlevel too much while we're here. I would really just like if they would drop some E-Tech relics. The fact that we're not getting any. And now we get Jimmy too. He gives you a good amount of XP, which is terrible. I should honestly just left him alive and not killed him. And a Blood of the Ancients for max health, assault rifle, and pistol. I'd hope for it to be like max health, sniper, and launcher. I don't know how we just went down through Health Gate again. Or as a Torg rifle and somehow means that he can kill me through Health Gate. Can I please hit him? How am I doing fucking point blank 0 damage? I can't see, man. Fuck's sakes. Piece of shit. Man, there's something cooked with the striker, dude. I'm fucking point blank hitting shots and it does 0 damage. Like, just blanks them. Shouldn't be having any fucking hit registry issues in a game that's not online. Like, actually ridiculous. Of course, the door's not open, so I had to fucking do this shit again. Okay, can you just fucking put me on top of the door and quit launching me so high that I miss the door somehow? Fucking ridiculous, man. We should be able to dodge most of his Torg bullets from this distance, unless he just gets aimbot all of a sudden. Give me my fucking Gunzerk back, man. Get rid of this fucking clown midget. If I could fucking hit it, that would be great. Why is it not taking damage? Like, fucking die, man. Every now and then, there's just one enemy that my striker can't fucking hit for some reason, even though I'm aiming right at them. Fucking so annoying. Yeah, going back in time with the cross save definitely wouldn't be allowed because we could farm midgets without gaining XP technically, and only count the runs where we got drops, and then we would be able to get through this without gaining as much XP. So yeah, I guess that's why you can't do that, right? So yeah, unfortunately, if we do mess it up, we just have to stick with it messed up, so let's not do that. Let's also not do another rocket dump until we get to the door, because I don't want to reload. Okay, and now throw these upwards, let's not get hit by a fucking stupid blue laser, and we're good. I'll zoom in here before my Gunzerk runs out, but it's not gonna happen. Get our Gunzerk back. Okay, nothing again. And where are the E-Tech relics? What is happening? I haven't seen a single bone of the ancients in like fucking 20 midgets, dude. What is happening? Oh, we've killed like at least 20 midgets and I've got a single bone? Like, what? What are the odds right now? I think it's about time to move on. We're not getting shit from farming this, dude. It's really when we get like a fucking pearl and some bone of the ancients, but we're literally not getting anything. I don't know how we're not getting E-Tech relics. A 0 in a run. Like, what the fuck? I'm used to getting 3 or 4 of those every run. Is there some like drop rate increase I'm missing for those? Is there like there's a lot of rabbit stalkers. And of course we have Pomone this run when there's all the fucking rabbit stalkers out and about. Okay, we're gonna have to take care of these rabbits. Okay, here's Timba. Let's get a deliverance, please. Okay, fucking stalker, get off my dick, man. Let me shoot where I'm fucking aiming. Useless piece of shit. Like, how am I no-rigging a fucking guy half a foot in front of me, standing still? Like, doesn't make sense. What the fuck is wrong with the striker, man? Do damage. How is that one missing, dude? Fuck off. Aiming right at him. Okay, just stand still for 2 seconds. Fuck. Okay, stop fucking knocking me around so I can't aim. You fucking can't die. Piece of shit. There we go. That's all we had to do was insult him. Okay, I'm trying to take a screenshot of my fucking legendary. You don't gotta knock me around. Like, so I can't fucking get a screenshot. Can you fuck off, man? Fuck me. I'm trying to get a fucking screenshot. Fuck off and die. Useless fucking pieces of shit. Fuck's sakes. Where are you? Die. Fucking clown. Die. How am I blanking you? Like... Okay, did you drop yours? No, only the deliverance. Okay, screenshot. Thank you. Is it that fucking hard? Alright, we have currently 30 points, so let's add this deliverance to the mix. Item 31. Let's go ahead and throw that in there. Nice. Brings us to a total of 160 points. Add it to the collection. And favorite it. Also, I need this favorited. That one was also a points weapon. Plus, it's our rocket ammo regen weapon. Okay, well, now that we're finally done those fucking assholes, let me continue on my way. After I grab some grenades, that is. Otherwise, I'm gonna fail the grenade jump and then fucking scream.
High quality, low price, and no question asked.
There's a Tesla there, but I'll hold off for now. I don't know how that didn't put us through. Thank you. Like sometimes it just doesn't collision correctly, and it's really annoying. Come on, bro. I want at least one Bone of the Ancients. For one of the elements. Holy shit, that's a fire bee. That's actually points. Screenshot it. Let's go. Thank you, Loot Midget. This is a world drop only item that I can actually count for points. Holy fuck. Well, that was not something I was expecting. Where is it on the list here? World drop items in red. What? The only ones that may be claimed as world drops within the DLC. Hold on, where's... Loader needs to stop fucking ringing in my fucking ear. Hold on, where is it? Invader, conference call, Mongol, Transformer. Oh yeah, we still didn't get the blockhead earlier either. Still got all this Terramorphous stuff to get. Cradle, Sledges, Gunnering, Baby Maker Law, Maggie, Nukem Slaga, Hammerbuster, Neogenator, Pyrophobia, Infinity. Where is the fucking Fire Bee, dog? Why isn't it showing up on my spreadsheet right now? That's the end of the base game legendaries right there. Tyler Shredifire, Levy, Slowhand. I guess the Shredifier's there. But it only drops in the DLC, so... Elephant Gun, Interface Service, this is all just DLC stuff. Quasar, Worldburn, Toothpick, Retainer, all the Effervescence, Norfleet, Nasty Surprise, Whiskey Tango, Cracked Sash is actually a unique apparently, so we gotta keep our eye out for that. I didn't even realize that. All the legendary Tubby class mods, the Bunny, some of the pearls. Here it is, the Fire Bee, worth 8 points as a world drop only item. The Bouncing Bonnie, the Fire Bee, the legendary class mods. And I think that's it that are worth world drop points. But yeah, Fire Bee is item 32. Nice to see that out of the way nice and early, bringing us up to 168 points. Let's go ahead and not equip that, but favorite it, and figure out what else we get from this run. Not expecting anything else crazy now after that, but hopefully we can get a Bone of the Ancients or something still. Make sure the stream is still live, we're looking good, nice. Hey, finally a bone. 27 fire, 31.8% cooldown. Basically the same as our other cooldown, and then fire damage on top. Nice to see it. And that's a pitchfork. That unfortunately comes from Terramorphous, so we can't count that one for points. 2 drops in a run though, still pretty cool. Yeah, unfortunately we can't count this one for points, because it came from Loot Midgets, so that's the downside of this, but I mean, we got a fucking world drop only legendary and our first Bone of the Ancients this run, so the fact that we got another legendary at all is just kind of nuts. Alright, well, I'm gonna say we're good to move on. We got the Fire Bee from them, and we finally have a Bone of the Ancients for fire. The corrosive one might not have been bad to pick up, but We can grab our bones later when they're a bit stronger as well. Now that we have at least one of them for cooldown.
Looking for Bloodwing? Oh, I went a few hours ago. Somewhere a little more dramatic. Ah, Bloodwing ain't there? Damn it! Can't engage with us. Wait a minute. I see some commotion in the observation wing. Maybe they moved it in.
Let me grab this thing.
Just keep pushing through the preserve, amigo.
So I know there's two more at the final door, so I might as well finish that off.
I had my boys build the preserve to research the full applications of slag. It's not just an elemental usage type. If you know how to use it, slag
Oh, now that we can rocket jump, this shouldn't be a problem at all, right? Ah, beautiful. Nice and easy. Just walk through the wall. Do a little jump right back in bounds. A drunk effect right now. Let's hit a nice rocket jump. Oh, I thought I was going to clear that. I'm not going to lie. That shock barrel went off. That's not good for us. Hopefully our grog could actually do enough damage to heal us, unlike the old Ruby. Okay, let's take off our dud grenade and put on probably the skyrocket, right? The Firebee is going to be okay for like Sawtooth and 1,000 cuts and stuff like that, I'd assume. Maybe by Sawtooth it's not quite as good, but definitely for 1,000 cuts coming up, that might not be bad. Fortunately, no loot midgets there. Let's get downstairs before we die. No, 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 no! Oh my god, really, man? Oh, fuck's sakes. Of course. Gotta get down the damn elevator before they down me. Alright, let's put on a... Honestly, let's do the B shield. And then for the start of this fight, we'll throw on the Herald, maybe? Or do we just keep rocking what we're doing, actually? I don't know. I don't know what's better, but... I know the B shield's not going to get like any value with our current build, but it should still just be fine. That's more than the Sham will, anyway. I don't think we've used it since we got it yet, right?
Oh my god. Just give it up, kiddo. Bloodwing's got all the elements at her disposal. Fire, electricity, corrosion.
Yeah, actual decent shotgun for hitting Bloodwing.
God damn, I forgot the last one. What the hell?
Maybe.
God damn it! Just weaken her and I'll hit her with a drink!
I'm sorry, soldier, but you gotta beat Bloodwing down. Do what you can to save her, but if you can't, she's got what we need to get into Control Core Angel and grab the vault key. That's what matters here.
Trying to get a hang of my bullet speed and her flight patterns. I think I got a little bit more accurate.
Fire! This is gonna be fun. What else is there? Watch your claws! Listen to me, girl! The Vault Hunter's your friend! Stop fighting him!
Alright, now we should fill you a skyrocket from here.
God damn it! Electricity. Slag fire, electricity, corrosion's come. Corrosion! You're gonna regret ever dragging Bloodwing into this, Jack! I'm lowering the
Alright, nice and easy.
Tranquila, blood! This won't hurt, I promise!
I'm gonna throw our Firebee on so we can use it. Before it gets out leveled. It's already 2 levels under, but...
Okay, she's still alive. Get the microchip from her collar, and we can get her back to Sanctuary.
Definitely nice getting those world drop legendaries out of the way right away, considering we can't get it from Piper Sanctuary, which is the only other easy way to get it. So, still gotta get the bouncing Bonnie, so that's gonna be annoying, but legendary class mods also could be annoying, but I expect to get them from loot midgets probably as well. That, or I believe you can farm them from... Let me check the spreadsheet and see if they have it listed. That the... Because it says you can count the class mods, but let me check. World drop... Content 1 base, any. World drop. Exceedingly rare. Those are the Gen 2 pearls. Base T or DLC T. Content 2. Vermivorous. I guess Vermivorous drops the class mods. And then Dixidius also apparently drops the class mods, or at least a couple of them. Omdommed Awk could possibly drop some of them. And other than that, it doesn't say shit, so I don't know if anyone knows about it or if it's officially one of her drops, but I know that Sorcerer's Daughter over in Tina DLC has been known to drop the legendary class mods, so I may end up trying to farm her for them. It's probably the easiest source, honestly. I do believe that is a dedicated drop that's not going to be a fucking raid boss that's annoying as shit to spawn.
I had a violin somewhere. I was gonna play it all
Okay, let's get our bada booms back on and not make the mistake everyone makes when they rocket jump for the first time, which is blasting yourself with the fucking B shield and insta-dying.
Whoa! You didn't think you were gonna get out of here alive, did ya? Vault Hunter, get down.
Come on, can I jump and then double shot, please? Not that hard. Alright, I spent a little bit longer there than I would have liked, but we got our Bone of the Ancients, the Fire Bee ticked off of our list, which is definitely helpful.
Alright, sweet. Found it. Alright, this is a song for Mordecai's stupid bird.
Okay, can I just jump and double shot? What is happening, man? Fuck me. Your fingers don't work like they used to. Like, I feel like I'm not getting the jump. There we go, now I'm jumping. Again, not jumping, kind of jumping. Like, my rocket jumping is a bit rusty.
Take this note, 2,000.
Alright, 1,000 cuts. Let's get this done.
Now, he used to be a part of the Crimson Raiders until his methods got too brutal.
So yeah, no moonshot farming means it's going to be a rough getting our fire conference call. Let's just head out to Hyperion Bridge. Reaching the area about where we're going to need a new shotgun. This level 48 striker isn't really cutting it. We could try and farm another one, but it's not likely that it'll be a 2 mag like this one. And it has to be specifically TDR grip to fit our build. TDR being the worst grip too, so that's not great. Ideally we just get like some matching grip coach gun or bushwhack, and then we can just use that.
Control Core Angel is at the top of that mountain. That's where the vault key's being held. The Slab King is up on the other cliff. He can help us get past the bunker. Intruder! We got an intruder! Intruder, huh?
I feel like I'm just not jumping. Like, can my jump button work while I'm rocket jumping, please? Yeah, as it goes way further than any previous jump. Cool. Like, by like 3 times as far off the edge of the fucking cliff. Cool. Rocket jumping barely moves me. Hits 1 rocket jump that fucking puts me 4 times as far. come on, man. What is this fucking... That's so inconsistent. How did it launch me out to the right like that? I was trying to go right to this fucking gate and it launched me like way off to the right for some reason. Launching me in a straight fucking line, man. How the fuck does it shoot me sideways? Rocket jumping. I think it's like accidentally going like that, like shooting sideways, but for some reason that like worked better than normal. I don't fucking know. What is happening? Hello? Why does it still say deliver note? But the objective's back here. And there's no enemies I'm noticing too. What the fuck is going on here? Hello? Game? Are you okay? Literally already at the Slab King's Palace. Why the fuck is the objective like halfway back across the map? I can't even fucking go that way to the rocket dump. Can you quit fucking shooting me, buzzard? Okay, like, why is our objective right fucking here? Very clearly already crossed this bridge like 3 times.
You just had to kill Dusty. Dusty was just a puppy. Almost as nice as my first dog. You let your boss know I'm gonna do to him exactly what he did to her.
Okay, how does that buzzard consistently break our sham in like 2 bullets, man? Absorb the fucking bullets.
Must be a new recruit. All right, boys. Let's put him through the ringer. Oh, yeah. You made it to my throne room, recruit.
Okay, ultimate mode. I was expecting those to be skyrockets, I'm not gonna lie. But the fire beam might be what we need to get the God Goliath spawn. Alright, there we go. We got the one of their helmets off. Other one's up top there. Let's take his helmet off too. Of course, you're just jumping immediately on me. Can't fight any of the other 20 fucking dudes. How am I still being targeted? Shoot each other, you fucks. Okay, that one's leveled up. Let's kill the other one. Or slag it, rather. If I could get slagged, that'd be great. There we go, that one's killed it. Let's not let this one die on us. Weaken up its opposition a little bit. Can you stop shooting me and fucking hit each other? What are you doing? Fight each other. Okay, he's ultimate badass. Slag this marauder up. Go ahead and slag this guy up and get him weakened. Or dead, that works too. Let's just kill the badasses. They have a bit too much DPS for my liking. Alright, get these guys slagged. Can you quit chasing me? I'm fucking helping you. Are you brain dead? Random loot midget. Nothing good. We got hulking mass. We got one more level. God Goliath. Here we go. All the midgets. This will be perfect. Nice and easy. Few hits. They should go down. And one more should do it. This guy. These guys. This one? There it is. God Goliath. Alright, take these guys out. Alright, let's take out the God Goliath. This is going to be a bit difficult to hit his crit spot with the striker. There we go. God Goliath down. For some reason my gun just can't hit the midgets, which is annoying. Why is this Goliath not taking any damage, man? I've shot him like so many times. How did that not hit the midget either? I swear the striker just is so inconsistent.
Nice shot! You killed some of my best men to get to me. I only got one thing to say to you.
Oh, there it is in the chest. Not yet, I guess.
Awesome! So what you want?
Alright, Ultra mode. We're definitely going to be able to hit a nice trick shot on the sarcastic slab. There's Striker.
Now that you're one of us, my buzzards could help you take her down. Go tell Roland I'm in.
Great job. With Rick's crew on our side, we should have an easier time getting past the bunker protecting Angel. Come on back and we'll see about getting through that door that'll only open for Jack.
Alright, what do we got? Some random purple machine gun. Cool. Oh yeah, let's do that trick shot on sarcastic slab. I also didn't check what this Goliath dropped. Looks like it was a couple blues. Not even a purple for UVHM? Wild. Well, I didn't expect to hit the first shot there, I'm not gonna lie, but I guess that was only like a 180, so. It's like, I want to hit this barrel, let's just hit a quick bop. I don't know, I still can't hit that barrel. I guess it was impressive that I hit the slab then, I don't know. I'm not going to grab Face McShooty just yet. The Striker is probably a decent candidate for hitting Face McShooty, but we'll save that till endgame. Find something super interesting to do it with, maybe. Plus, when we aren't as worried about time, figure we won't make the whole hunt, I'd assume. Like, there's a lot of items that are really hard to get, like the Cobra and shit, that I might not end up finding in time. But I do plan on doing the hunt beyond the time of the official hunt, like finishing off our hunt. So once we're on like our own constraints and stuff, then we'll worry about stuff like that. I'm just worried about getting stuff done as fast. Ideally we do get everything done, but I don't know, just with our amount of time we've had to put in each day, I don't think we've had enough time to fully finish the hunt within our time frame. Even if I go pretty crazy for the rest of the time, I don't know. We'll see though. This level grind's gonna take up a couple streams after we get everything else done. Maybe not a couple streams, but maybe a couple streams. I'm not sure. Depends how bored I get of level grinding, mid-level grind, honestly. And how many different ways we use to gain XP. So we're just doing like Badlands farming all the way, and it's just like Badlands farming for like 10 hours. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to sit down and do that in 1 or 2 streams, you know? Might take a couple tries to get all the way there. That was a nice fucking drunk effect, wow. Absolutely launched right there. So I wasn't really expecting them, but the reason I was opening the locker is just to get him. Okay, let's get this fucking buzzard out of my face, please. Or run out of Gunzerk while I'm about to finish it. That's cool too. So some fire bees to get our health back up here. Brick, what are you doing, bro? Standing there like a fucking idiot.
Come on, how hard is it to wipe out one vault hunter and a walking slab of meat? Get out!
He's not even looking at me and hitting me. Like, what the fuck was that? There we go. Yeah, this fire bee's going off for a while, huh? Alright. Fire bee is not going to be any good coming up, so I'll take that back off. Throw on this Tesla, I guess. Although the fire bee is homing and stuff, and it lasts a while. And it's mainly there for our healing right now more than anything, so we'll just keep it on.
I'll meet you back in Sanctuary.
Back to Sanctuary we go. On to Opportunity, and then back to Bunker Sequence, which is pretty much where we started the day in TVHM, so 2 streams, a whole playthrough of progress, not so shabby. Yesterday and today have been kind of the story push days, unfortunately, but tomorrow we're going to have a lot of farming to do. If we're not doing the story push with the DLCs, that is. We still have all of those to get out of the way, too.
No idea how to get past the doors that are only open for Jack.
Sorry to interrupt, but we've little time. Get to the City of Opportunity. To breach the final door to my chambers, you'll need to be Jack. That means passing a bioscan and speaking a password.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate. I ended up with like a 20-minute clip stream. My internet cut out earlier. Would have been 2 nice long streams today. But instead I have that fucking jank 20-minute stream in there because of my internet. And I can't delete it and just be like, oh, this is what we did in those 20 minutes. Because that's not possible. If I was like, you know, just streaming for the sake of streaming, then I could do something like that. But, you know, it's the hunt, so I need all my footage of every moment of gameplay, so. Just gotta leave that 20-minute clip up there. Maybe in post I'll like download both of them and combine the other stream into this stream, just for like on my channel after the fact. I'll probably end up doing something like that.
If you can kill one of Jack's body doubles in Opportunity, I can get you through that door.
Just the problem then becomes my playlist is sorted in a certain order, and then like the order will be out of order if I do a re-upload of like the edited fucking stream after the fact. Mind you, this is like would all be done after the hunt's already done and over with. Just for like cleaning up the channel a little bit and shit like that, but
that's one of the body doubles.
get our fire bees in here unjacked. It's really not doing much for his shield, but keep him slagged. His shield's gaining something back. Come on, he's running off on me. Gotta kill, get me out of here. Go, go, go. Get back here, sir.
Grab the pocket watch device he dropped. That pocket watch also records everything. Jack loved to listen to the praise of his enemies. We need to create a voice modulator so you can speak in Jack's voice. Get to an info kiosk.
Did you know that some people on this planet still believe in silly superstitions, like angels, demons, and ancient alien warriors? We like to call them bangers.
Yes, this is going to work. If I get a few more
So how is this thing tanking so many shots is my question. This gun's only 3 levels lower than him and he's slagged. Like, that is Pretty interesting. Since they put it in our offhand, it just like, I mean, that's still not doing that much without hitting crits, to be honest.
Activate a few more kiosks.
Gun's definitely falling off pretty hard at this point. This level's getting progressively more difficult to stay potent with our weapon because 12% grows exponentially per level, so the number gets higher and then grows by an even higher number, so the amount of levels we go up, it like gets exponentially weaker. Of course, you light me on fire. Me just using this little crate thing to heal myself. Can I walk and quit getting stuck on like half-inch fucking ledges, please? I'm literally getting stuck on every little fucking ledge. That went a little bit further than I expected.
Did you know you're staring at the future side of
Yeah, this thing's definitely falling off.
$1,000, you'll be able to spend an hour with a life-size likeness of
Definitely have to find a new weapon before we go through bunker sequence. I don't think I feel like doing bunker and control core like this.
Attach the pocket watch quickly. I see the files. All done. Now grab the voice modulator. Great.
Alright, that in the collection. Let's get out of here. You guys are having a wonderful day. If you made it this far in the stream, make sure you slap that like button and subscribe to the channel so you get notified every time I go live or upload a new video. Promote those old fucking garbage ass videos of mine from years ago, you know. But no, like my recent videos are definitely much more watchable than the ancient shit. When I was a fucking young teen, that shit was rough, bro. Bad quality fucking audio, bad quality video, basically no editing, like, yikes.
This is it, everybody.
Alright, where Angel's Fear to Tread is now active. What can we do to find a new shotgun? Meaning we can just find like a coach gun and a vending machine by any chance? That might be an option. Nothing in that one. We could just like try and farm gun vendors here for a coach gun or something, but probably a better way to do this. Maybe the vending machines, but let's go have a talk with Marcus, see if he just happens to have a random bushwhacker coach gun or something on him.
I don't know.
Ideally, we get like a magic grip coach gun, that'd be perfect.
We have a shot at stealing the vault key and stopping Jack from waking the warrior. All you have to do is
Looks
get
like
past the force field
nothing of
that'll
the sort,
atomize, destroy a
unfortunately.
bunker carrying enough firepower to level a continent, and get through a door you can't possibly open.
That's his way of saying we're probably gonna die.
I don't want to do anything like mission reward convulsive until, yeah, that was not a word, but I don't want to do any mission reward item quests until we hit 80. You know, like our Lady Fist and Heartbreaker and all that kind of stuff.
FYI, it may take some serious.
Since I don't believe OP levels are a thing you need to do anymore, I don't see why we would do them. Once you do OP levels, you're locked into OP levels. So so and you, like, once you do an OP level, you're locked into, I think, that OP level. You can't go down at all, so it just makes everything more difficult for no reason and takes the time to do the peak, so I don't think we need to do that. Back in the day, it was worth it because it gives you the enhanced chance for pearls, so it was basically mandatory if you were going to farm any of the pearls, but now it's like you get that increased chance between 72 and 80, the same spot in the code you used to, but it's now before OP levels, so OP levels really don't serve much of a purpose. I don't know. They kind of fucked the game with the last update, to be honest. I think I'm more of a fan of 72 OP8 than 80 OP10. Especially with the Hyperius and Veracitus double HP bug. That shit's stupid. Straight fucking horrible. Fucking antagonist reflection kills are that much harder. Fighting them normally is that much harder. Vora already being a bitch, being doubled is just like, oh my god. It's horrible. Yeah, we definitely need some last minute patches for Borderlands 2, but they're never coming, unfortunately. Unfortunately, there was like no rebalancing to the afterwards of the last update. I'm really fucking up these sentences, but you know what I mean. So there have been like some old quality of life tweaks and updates and stuff to the rest of the game along with the new DLC, but they just like plugged it in. We're like, here's this, and there you go. Borderlands 3. Yeah, it's like 6 years ago now, which is kind of insane. Because it really feels like yesterday that I saw the Commander Lilith shit for the first time. I still haven't I haven't spent nearly as much time in the game since 2020 than I did before 2020, honestly, but you know, I still play the game on occasion, especially if I have any friends to play with, but my spending all day, every day in the game, like I did when I was 13, kind of faded out after a while. I've only got like, you know, multiple thousands of hours in this game over my PS3 days and PS4 hours. Okay, these turrets are fucking me up, man. Well, my guns can never hit them. What are these grenades doing? Hit the damn thing, man. Can my gun hit the fucking turret, please? Like, how is it doing no damage right now? Thank you. Holy fuck. Most accurate shotgun. Can't hit a fucking turret. So this fucking badass constructor would spawn. What is it doing, man? Thank you. How did that hit you? Guns are. Definitely feel like we're falling off. What do you know, maybe Bunker randomly gives us something good for a shotgun. That'd be cool, right? Slag these guys up so they hopefully get defeated by my fire bee. How did that take you out? I'm certain that non-money shot would take him out at that HP, while slag.
You know how I got my hands
But
on
no, this striker must be getting really fucking weak.
little friend Tanis.
Alright, UVHM midget? No. None of the playthroughs. Maybe next time.
heroes do.
Maybe next playthrough slash series.
Eyes to the sky, Slav! My buzzards are
I
coming
reckon we
in!
can probably still take down Bunker here fairly easily with our current setup. It'll just be a little bit less effective than level 50 was, but
That force field protects the final door to my chambers. It will only
the
deactivate
fact that we're
once you
already back
destroy
here
the
is
bunker.
insane.
Alright, fun time's over, kiddies. Breaking his mouth breathers couldn't bust my bunker. I got it in you.
Let's get over to this autocannon. Takes a few hits to take it out. Alright, let's see, where's the next one gonna be? Over here. Oh, that wasn't a good enough rocket jump.
Keep fighting, Slav! Bust those guns!
Why did my gun just not shoot? I was like spamming my trigger.
Jump over those lasers, Slav! Get out to the ring if you need help!
I have to finish this one without guns there. No! Why did it go so far that time, man? And out to the right. Why did it go right? Why doesn't it go straight forward? Like... Oh, man. Something seriously inconsistent with our rocket. The one has rocket speed and the one doesn't. It must have something to do with why we keep like launching out to the side like that. I don't know. Never experienced anything quite like that while rocket jumping before. I usually have a duplicated copy of a bada boom, so I have two of the exact same ones, so I guess it's gotta be something to do with our one bada boom being different than the other one, probably.
Watch those laser countermeasures! Get out to the ring if you need help!
Actually, I think I might have an idea what was causing the rightwards launch like that. It's got to be something to do with us getting the drunk effect, and only the right hand being affected by the drunk effect. So our right rocket launcher is just shooting way more rockets, so it's giving us a skewed jump out to the right, I guess. Something like that. The only thing I can think of, anyway. It's either that or it's the rocket speed, but seeing as most of our rocket jumps are perfectly fine, I want to say it's not the rocket speed thing. Two more to take out. Unfortunately, this cocksucker broke our shield with his stupid laser orb right as we went to rocket jump. These laser orbs are like the most annoying fucking thing. Why is our gun like in the middle of our screen? What is going on here? The one more. I thought I took this other one out already.
The Slav's got ammo for you out on the ring!
Alright, let's get our Lady Fist ready to go. Take our Turtle Shield. Yeah, a little Turtle Shield. Everything else should be good.
Good job, Slav!
Should be good to go here for bunker. Almost have our guns arc back.
Really think I protect Angel with nothing but
We're
a
still
couple of
streaming.
bombs and some flimsy turrets? You see, you're not at the bunker right now. The bunker isn't a place. That's the bunker. Meet the BNK-3R, the greatest defense bot ever built.
Okay, let's see how easy bunker goes down here.
And die.
Oh, crap! The bunker went airborne, Slabs. This is gonna get messy.
Okay, where's the bunker? Hello? Boss? Guess I'm just fighting loaders instead of the boss. Okay, bunker, what the fuck are you doing, man? You're flying around like a fucking idiot and fight me. Stupid. Half of our guns are just flying around in fucking circles. What are you doing? Hello? Why are you coming in on this side? Like... Bunker defeated. We won't need any more rocket jumping for a little while, so we'll keep our Lady Fist on. Definitely help speed up the mobbing coming through control core. Just go bop, bop, you're gone, bop, bop, you're gone. Alright, come on, bunker. Can we get a bitch on the story kill here? Finish up our bunker farming for good, maybe? Hey, bunker, what are you doing? You're in death cycle. Go to the fucking death cycle. Like, okay, hello, bunker. Enter death cycle. Like, what is your AI fucking doing, man? Are you brain dead? You're dead. Go to death cycle. Like, fuck. Is that difficult? Right at 53 during control core, which is not good. I'm going to find a new shotgun after this, but yeah, no story kill bitch, unfortunately, so we will have to come back at some point, but it's most likely that we were going to be farming a sham later anyway, so we'll probably find the bitch in our journeys for another sham. I mean, this shotgun is hitting pretty decent. I mean, it's not going to get money shot, but we'll see if it's like okay just as a shotgun maybe. Fortunately, just not going to quite be good enough, I would think. Got a practicable crowdsourcing here that's pretty mid. I'm not seeing any Jacob shotguns. See if we can get anything out of the chest in the back. I was trying to go for my bada booms there, but alright, yeah, let's get rid of this Hulk here, probably. Because, yeah, that's going to be 3-shot reload, right? We'll just be using this room cleaner if we use a different shotgun at this point. There. Now for the real chest. unfortunately. That iridium got down here, but I'll take it.
I'm nearly there, soldier! I'm climbing up the rear of the control core! I'll meet you inside!
Scanning biosignature. Biosignature confirmed. Hello, sexy. Awaiting password.
The password is, I love you.
That voice modulator had better work or this will all be for nothing.
I love you.
Consider this your final warning. No, consider this my final warning. Turn around and I promise I'll make it quick. But I swear, you take one more step, every soul back in Sanctuary will die, staring at their own lungs as I rip them from their chests.
Yeah, made it again in ultimate mode. Let's go. And I now know the placement for obstructing Angel, so we should be able to hit it this time finally. We're missing it by a mere bit in TVHM. Should be right here.
The key is here, but to truly stop Jack from waking the warrior, you cannot just steal the vault key. You must destroy his catalyst. You must destroy...
me. Jack spent years pumping me full of iridium, using me to charge his
Angel, your arm's hollow. I don't mean to scare you here, but okay, yeah, we missed it by like a millimeter. We're inside of her arm, bro. Come on, we were so close. How did we mess that up by like a few centimeters?
Get the hell away from my daughter!
Maybe a millimeter, like not even. Like.
What the hell are you doing? Angel!
Yeah, if I was literally just the tiniest bit right, like if I was standing here and I went like that, it would have made it so she didn't spawn in until Jack pulled her to the bubble.
No, I'll try to expose the injectors. Just hold on. Bandit, if you keep this up, I'm heading down there to blow your brains out myself. You hear me?
These fire bees are pretty slow to heal us, so I'm gonna get the Tesla equipped so we can throw it down at demand. The homing does take a little bit to deploy. It's good for when it's like I'm trying to run past enemies, like just like throw some homing grenades out and keep running, but a situation like this, definitely just gonna prefer the instant boom boom heal me type shit. I'm hitting that thing under the ground there, which is funny. Can I hit this one too? No, I can't. We already took out this one before it came up, or the grenade killed it as it came up, one of the two. Shouldn't have any reason to not be in Gunzark right now. Should have been shooting these sooner. Things like out healing our Tesla, which is not great. Gunzark should be good now. Use our Lady Fist to do some slagging. Reloading in Healthgate, seriously?
Hey!
normally hard to hit crit and bullet guards. With the striker, you have to be so precise.
Did I miss something? Or is Angel a siren?
I bet you now, Roland.
Right, I'm on it.
Even a non-flagged money shot couldn't kill a defense turret, bro. We really need an upgrade for our shotgun. There's an enemy with a torque weapon over there. That was the lady fist out. I didn't one-shot him. Shouldn't have slag. Yikes. Definitely need a new shotgun. Wow.
The shield's down! Shoot the injector!
How did I same frame? Are you fucking kidding me? Angelic guards are just so annoying to hit crits on. That Lady Fist actually doing damage right now, which is funny. Actually, just killed him with the Lady Fist because of our level up damage bonus. Alright, let's get some more insight here, finally. Just a little bit more reload speed. A little bit more movement speed too.
Just stay alive!
Alright, got our Gunzerk back. I'm not gonna worry too much about shooting injectors. Rolling slow ass to climb up the wall. Almost done with control core.
I gotcha! This isn't over. Stay on your toes.
Are these teleport devices on here? Is that the same thing we see in BL3 that Timothy uses by any chance? I wonder. Anyway, save and quit. So we can skip the cutscene and shit. Alright, that's the fucking bunker arc dealt with. Now we just have Iridium Blight, Sawtooth, and Arid Nexus, man. We're fucking flying through this shit today. Once we're done with the base game, we can start fucking powering through some DLCs and shit next time. After we finish off the story today, I feel like I'm not going to have too much energy to keep doing more story pushes and DLC and shit like that, so we'll probably just kick back and farm some points, but yeah, man, we finished TBHM, and hopefully we're going to finish the rest of UBHM here today. In 2 streams, nonetheless. Or, well, 2 streams for today. I would say 2 streams, but it's 3 streams, thanks to the 20-minute stream that cut itself off earlier. I was really hoping stuff like that wouldn't happen this whole week, but unfortunately it's happened today on day 5, so I've made this stream 2.5 because I never finished stream 2 properly. Alright, let's throw our Badabooms back on so we can get fucking moving again. That's not what I was trying to equip. There we go.
Are you okay? Did I get you to Sanctuary? I feel wrong. This device Jack's using on me.
Alright, there we go. Toil and Trouble. Let's access our bank here real quick. And this Pitchfork's not worth any points, but this Deliverance is, so we'll throw that in there. I don't need that Bone of the Ancients favorited, it's not worth points. The Fire Bee here was worth points, let's throw that in there. Our Sham was worth points, but we're still using that. Speaking of which, let's equip that before I accidentally start rocket jumping without it. And we could go get a new Sham now, but I'll probably wait another couple levels before we get a new one. So for now, let's just find a new shotgun. We can get the Triquetra from Clan Wars, but I probably want to save that for later. Maybe. Option. But what would be the better option? How do we get a decent like coach gun or bushwhack or something? I don't know. Who needs it? Let's just keep pushing story with our fucking level 48 striker. What could possibly go wrong? Surely we can beat the game with a level 48 striker, right? Striker that could carried me all the way through fucking UVHM, bro. Through the end of TVHM, all the way through UVHM. Definitely the most use I've ever gotten out of a striker in a run before. Pretty neat, actually. And yeah, we're only level 53 after completing the whole fucking story, so after we beat the story here, I'm definitely gonna be farming some Badlands, most likely, just for XP, as well as the Hive and some Tubbies and all that, but the Tubbies and stuff won't be as important until we hit 62 or 61 or whatever. I guess we could technically roll the items at 60 if we roll them over leveled, but really 61 is the lowest they can drop, so once you're 62 you get like almost guaranteed drops from Tubbies. But yeah, we need all them class mods, we need all the pearls and Gen 2 pearls, which aren't going to be as likely until we hit level 80, but nonetheless. I swear if King Mong is just like here and he just randomly drops a Badaboom, I'll be fucking choked, dude. We had to farm his ass so hard in normal mode for our Badabooms. Shit was low-key pissing me right off. How little he was spawning at the beginning, and then the amount of fucking hours we had to farm him to get our first Badaboom, like, the amount of skin drops in a row, that's really what pushed me over the edge. The fact that we got like fucking 8 drops before we got the Bada-Boom. Alright, he didn't drop it. Would have been nice to pick up just to like smoke some enemies, but also kind of happy he didn't drop it, because that would just like prove all of my suffering invalid in normal mode, which would be annoying as shit.
Damn it! Jack doesn't want us getting close to him. Brick, got a plan to get to the
Alright,
stockade?
I vividly remember doing this earlier today in TBHM, so we're making good progress here today. That is for sure. Still haven't made a huge dent in the points. We got a majority of our points in early game that we have right now, just farming base game legendaries and shit, so a lot of that's already out of the way. We're just gonna have to be leaning more heavily into the DLC stuff, all the tubby stuff, the pearls, all that shit. Seraphs. Seraphs are gonna be rough, honestly. We're gonna have to farm all the raid bosses for those, and then I don't think any of the vending machine ones are worth points. If they were, that would be a pain in the ass. Let me check for Seraphs here. Alright, the Winter is Over relic, all that stuff from the Fight for Sanctuary DLC, Quasar, whatever. Yellow Jacket, Hawkeye. Yeah, Interfacer and Hawkeye are on here because they're from Vora, Blockade, Omen, Stinger, O Negative, Big Boom Blaster, Hoplite, Retro Evolution, Tatler, Ahab, Devastator, and Patriot. Yeah, okay, so none of the ones like the Seeker and Florentine and Antagonist, none of those are on here, so we're good.
To get to where Sawtooth bandits are keeping the bombs, you gotta go through Guano Grotto. You'll have to push through a buttload of sawtooth, but hell, wouldn't be any fun otherwise, right?
Alright, let's keep it going. We have our fucking Bada-Booms this time, so we're gonna be able to rocket jump our way out at the end instead of hitting that sketchy grenade jump like usual. I don't know what I just landed on, but we're good. We're alive, we're chilling. Don't worry about it. Let me throw these. I don't know how those aren't hitting anyone. There's literally just a guy standing there. Our gun's like stuck in the center of our screen again for some reason. I don't know why this keeps happening, but go ahead and fix that. What the fuck am I... What is happening right now? Hello, game? Are you okay? What the fuck is going on here? Alright, hold on. Let's, what is that? There's like another grog nozzle, like, floating. What the fuck is going on here, bro? This is glitched out. It's hilarious, but... It's honestly genuinely hilarious. I'm just gonna start stacking up fucking Teslas in this bitch. Ambush commanders getting smoked. Yeah, we're gonna have to unequip all 4 of our weapons after this little fight here, so that we can fucking fix whatever this weird glitch is going on with our fucking, the visuals of our items. Okay, I'm not sure how our grenade didn't get any kills there. There's a lot of enemies down here right now, so keep it going. We have one more ambush commander to deal with. Okay, hold on 1 second.
I don't care. Doesn't matter.
Well, someone's using my microwave, so stream's gonna cut out. Sorry about this, guys. God damn it, man. Fuck's sakes.